Hey guys, what's up? So of course, when I start the stream, the game decides it wants to go ahead and freeze up. So that's awesome. So let's go ahead and open open the game back up because that's cool. Love it when things just freeze up, right? Anyways, how are you guys all doing? Sorry, I haven't streamed in a couple days. I just have not been feeling very well. I was trying to fight some illness here for the past few days. Fastest stream I've clicked, no joke. Hey, what's up, Karma? How's it going? What's up, Justin? What's up, Casual? What's up, Rag? What's up, Sen? How y'all doing? So, in today's stream, we're going to be doing a little bit more farming, building up our characters. I'm a couple of days behind where I wanted to be progression-wise. We're going to be doing some of our raids that we need to get done. I have so many raid tickets that I need to use, and maybe we'll play a little bit of PvP as well. I don't play too much PvP on stream, so hey, might as well do it. Got some more guides for you guys tomorrow for this game as well. Don't know what guides I have planned quite yet. I'm saving the beginner guide on the 2nd of March is when I'll probably release the beginner guide. It's probably going to be an hour long because you guys know when I go beginner guides, I go all in. I try not to miss much of anything. I try to basically give a new player pro level, like make them go from amateur to pro within that hour. So that's going to be very detailed, very long, and hopefully very helpful. Just slowly dying, waiting for this game to drop. Hey, man, not too much longer, Casual. Not too much. Got about 4 days left, going on 3 days. When is Global going to be out? Psycho, it'll be on March 3rd. So very, very soon. Omnimon here. Yeah, I know, Leonardo. I've seen some of the guys. I can't go back to Re-Rise. Can't go back to Clover. They're not doing anything. They're just not doing anything. I've had quite a few people over the past week spam disliking all my videos because I'm refusing to make more Black Clover content, and I'm just like, bruh. Because to me, I feel like that's a lot of arrogance because I made a video. It was kind of like my send-off from Black Clover. I made a video and I said, hey guys, if you still want to follow Black Clover content and you want to get it from a very experienced player, go to this YouTuber and subscribe because they're going to continue on with the game. I don't know what else as a YouTuber I could have possibly done to try to help the community with Black Clover on my way out. There is nothing, absolutely nothing I could have done more so than trying to basically give the rub to a smaller YouTuber, but is very experienced, to kind of like say, hey, go over to him, check him out, follow him if you want to keep getting Black Clover content. He's your man. And people are still giving me shit. I'm like, you know what? At that point, fuck it. There ain't nothing else I can fucking do at that point. You know what I mean? Fuck it. I also found the Saint Seiya game is fun. Nice. Good shit. Good shit. Fake fans. There you go. Pretty much. Let's see. KonoSuba is fun while I wait for Grand Cross. I've done 10 multis today just from playing the game. Wow, nice little brody. I've not had time to get back into that. I had a lot of love for that video, surprisingly. I think we're like around 3.6, 3.7 subscribers now. Or, sorry, subscribers. 1,000 views for that video now. And I said, hey guys, if you get the views and the likes, I'll come back with another video. So I might have to make another KonoSuba video, which I didn't even think I was going to be doing that. But hey, what the fans want, the fans get. We're going to be doing a raid here. This was normal, right? Okay. So this should be pretty easy. I need to use a lot of my raid tickets because my raid tickets are like, I think I got like 300 or 400. I don't even know at this point. I need to use them before the event goes away. I've been slowly working a little bit. With the illness I had, I wasn't very active for the past few days as much as I'd like to be, especially playing the game. So I've only got up to rank 40, but I feel like I'm still gradually going. When Global drops, though, you're going to see a whole new person. You're going to see fucking Farm Josh first activate. I'm going to activate farm mode. What's the what the fans want, the fans get. Yep, minus Black Clover. Well, see, that's the thing though. People don't. I always try to tell people. Always try to be 100%. Try to be very transparent with my audience. I try to say, okay, look, guys, I'll play a game until the game no longer benefits anything on this channel. Because a lot of people, they get these YouTubers are like, oh, I play the game for the passion, for the love, no matter what. The numbers don't mean nothing. Well, if you thought like that, you're probably going to have a dead channel. And that's the reality of it. Sometimes you have to look at the numbers, and if the numbers aren't there, you're not only wasting your time as a YouTuber, you're wasting the audience, because now maybe they want to see you jump into another game that's being successful, but you're refusing to because you're trying to stick to the one game that's killing your channel. Thus, guess where those subscribers are going to go? They're going to go to the other They're going to go to the other YouTube channel that's covering games that are doing well. Because I'm just going to go and auto this while I'm talking, because we'll definitely beat it. But so the whole situation here is yeah, I could keep playing Black Clover, but what happens in a few months from now when Black Clover is nothing? There's no player base, there's no content, nothing is changing. It's just constant power creep banner after power creep banner. There's no player base, there's no viewers. My subscriber counts are just either going in the opposite direction or just completely stagnating out. Then what? Now I just wasted half a year of potential channel growth and new additional subscribers to the channel that I basically gave to somebody else that was playing, Grand Cross, for example, or the upcoming Ninja Tribes, or something else that I don't have time for because I'm playing Black Clover. That's going nowhere. So, you got to make those decisions. You got to, sometimes they're a tough decision. You just got to make them. It is what it is. I played Duel Links for over 2 years on this channel, and I quit because I saw no potential growth in it anymore. And you know what? There wasn't. There was not any growth. Outside of Decade right now, no one else in Duel Links is really gaining any traction. They've been basically stuck where they were 2 years ago currently. So I was glad I got out when I did, because when I got out, my channel doubled, almost tripled in size now from those days. And people told me I was stupid. You're calling it quits too quickly. Well, I guess not. And then, the same thing with Epic 7. I said this game was going downhill. It's not going to go anywhere. And people's like, but it's the best looking mobile game out there. Sometimes it's not all about the aesthetic. Sometimes it's about the people that are manning the ship, the captains of the ship. Sometimes when the Titanic hits a glacier and it's going down, it's time to get off the boat. And that's kind of what was going on with Epic 7. And as you guys saw over the past year, if you're following Epic 7, they went through a lot of backlash, a lot of shady shit, a lot of greed. Smilegate went full-on Bandai Nexon mode. And I was like, I'm glad I got out of that game when I did. And now they're trying to salvage whatever they have left of the game. Which, good on them, but maybe a little too late. We'll see. But I was glad I got out of that when I did. So it's all about looking at the numbers, getting that distinct feeling of what's going on. What, is your passion still there? Is your channel progressing? Is the viewer still there? Are people still engaged in your content? When it starts to dip, get out and move on. Don't just, don't put all your life, don't put your entire soul into one thing. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, is a good, an old saying, because you could get burned, and you can get burned badly. Because YouTubers are a competitive market. Even if you're not directly competing with somebody, you still are. If they're covering similar content to you, if they're making more, maybe engaging, more interesting content, maybe they're getting the news and the leaks out before you are, whatever, you're always competing for people's time on YouTube, and it's very limited. So you cannot waste it as a YouTuber on games that just do not have any progressive future. And it's hard for people to grasp that because they're just normal players. But, it is what it is. So hopefully that makes a lot of sense to a lot of you. I don't even have her yet, Aaron. I haven't even really looked too much into her. I was going to do a review on all 4 of the new units. I was like so backed up from being sick, though, unfortunately. Are you going to be free to play when Global comes out? Probably not, Karma. Probably not. Probably not. All right. So on auto, I didn't do too bad. 250-some thousand in. Let's see. Is the stream still going, guys? I believe it is. I'm not sure. Hopefully. It looks like we're still going. Yeah. Gotcha games are so hit. What the hell? Gotcha games are so hit or miss. God damn, it feels good when you find a solid one that's worth playing. Absolutely casual. And sometimes you got to go through a half a dozen games to finally find a good one. Sometimes you got to go through 100 gotchas to find a good one. It's just what it is, man. Only 20 people watching live. Woof. Friday nights weren't a good day to stream, I guess. I tried to stream pretty early, too, because I felt like if I streamed around 9:30, 10 o'clock-ish on a Friday night Eastern time, that it wouldn't be too late, because I didn't want to go too late, because I know a lot of people like to go out and do things on the weekends. But, yeah, that's my take on Black Clover. I hope whoever watches this video that was, like, all pissed off because I quit Black Clover, I tried to explain in that video why, but hopefully this further just kind of, let you guys know what the deal is, like why. You got to take it from several angles, different perspectives, that sometimes the game just isn't clicking, it isn't working no more, there's just no evidence that is to state that it's going to do anything better or anything differently, because people always use the same argument and it pisses me off. It's the worst argument in game ever. And this is the argument. The game's only been out a month, what the fuck? Bro, these games have been out for way longer than a month. These games have been in development and testing, closed beta, open betas for months, if not a year. And then they come out on the JP versions or the South Korean versions or even the Chinese versions, and then they play test those versions for about 6 months to a year, sometimes even 2 years, before then you finally get the global version. So they've had all this time to see what works and doesn't. They finally release it for global, and it's still shit. You know what that tells me? The developers and the publisher are lazy, it's a quick cash grab, and neither party gives a flying fuck. It's the way it is. And these games are developed in about 6 to 8 months. That's how most of these mobile games are made. Some of the more, I guess you could say, bigger games, ones that are more like the MMO side, they could take upwards of a year to develop. Potentially like a game like Grand Cross could potentially took about a year to develop, but most of them are 6 to 8 months. That's usually the sweet spot. And that's just how it is. And you'll notice in the first couple months how a game is going to treat the player base. It's not, it's only been out a month, what the fuck? No, that excuse is so retarded, it's not even funny. It's like the worst excuse you could ever use on a game ever. That's the excuse that game companies want you to use, so you'll stick around holding out hope that in 6 months to a year from now, the game will be good. So you know what that game company just did? They just convinced you to stick around for an additional 4 to 8 months on the only aspect being hope. To only disappoint you, but it don't matter, because by then they squeezed all the money they wanted out of your ass. Now they can drop the game and not give a shit because they've already made all the profit they want. So when you see these players running around saying, it's only been a month, give it 2 months, give it 6 months, give it a year. Fuck those people, don't know what they're talking about. Have you ever played Grand Summoners? No, I have not, Sin. I did not play. I never played that. I never really even played Summoner's War either. I just never played those at the time when they came out. You quit Black Clover before I did? That's awesome. I do overnight, so I appreciate the live stream. Hey, no problem, Josh. If they can't understand why you quit, then there's no hope for them. I modded and still quit that game. That's funny. I favor the stance JP and Global should move at the same pace, not play catch-up. Yes, Because what's going to happen, Alejandro, is if you are playing the global version and it's trying to quickly catch up to the JP version to close that gap for the sake of the developers and the publishers to only be able to kind of like make them put them in unison, basically, it becomes a problem for global, because now global is at the mercy of these companies trying to power creep so fucking quick you cannot keep up. Whales can't even keep up. It becomes a problem. I cannot take on extreme. I'm not even going to try that. So whoever invited me, I do apologize. I'm not ready for extreme yet, especially on Red Demon. I have like no established blue team yet. But what were we doing real quick? I'll get back to that conversation in a moment. So I think I got everybody I needed at 3-star. Actually, no, I didn't. My Green Meliodas. I'm still working on him. All right, what do we still need for him? Oh, he's actually ready to go. Sweet. Slowly approaching that 100K mark, guys, on my team power. Not doing too bad. Now that I've got the hang of the game, I'm just kind of flying through shit at this point. Just going boom, boom, boom. I know where to go, know what to get, and I'm just rocking. All right, let's go ahead and get our Meliodas 3-starred. Can we see your character box, please? Yeah, we can show that in a little bit, Karma. You've probably already seen it fly through a few times. It's not that impressive. I've had pretty bad RNG in this game for pulls. I'm not going to lie. I've had some pretty bad luck. Hey, we're at 92K. Woo! We're moving up the ladder, boys. All right. Josh, what do you think about AK Adam? What is AK Adam? Oh, you're talking about Adam, the YouTuber for Black Clover. He's a pretty cool dude. I appreciate that he used me in a video to gain views, which I respect that. And he went about it in a pretty, I would say, I'm trying to think, how do you put it? He used me, but he didn't abuse me. So I appreciate that. And I did see his whole video. I commented my thoughts on it as well. And I thought it was fine. That's, if you want to use a YouTuber's name and give your point like a reactionary response to another YouTuber's like video, I think that is the way to do it. He did it pretty well. There were some things he disagreed. He gave me his points in his video. He didn't try to complain or bitch or say we're stupid or retarded or anything like that. It was a very good video. So, all good. And I believe he's going to be playing Grand Cross as well. So maybe there's some future collabs in the works. Who knows? I'll have to talk to him and we'll see where it goes. What CP is your blue king and what gear do you use? I think I'm using attack defense gear on most of my units. I think some of my units I didn't have enough of that type of gear, so I had to switch it around, I believe. But for the most part, I believe it's attack and defense. 4 attack, 2 defense. Most of my gear right now is SR and SSR. I've been really working on it. Of course, it does take a lot more resources doing SR and SSR, but for what I've been reading, it's better to start with SR and SSR, even though it might slow you down at the early stages. It's going to be worthwhile because when you get to mid and late game, the rare gear just isn't going to do it. It isn't going to do it, so you're going to be wasting a lot of resources if you invest too much into rare gear. Now, on the right side, the earrings and the orb, I like to call it the, what did I call it the other day? I thought it was just a cool name for it. What the fuck would I call it? A rune. I called it a rune. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to call it a rune because it has like a rune symbol in it anyway. So like, I'm just going to call these runes. So the earrings and the runes, those are where I would say use rare gear. Because you're not getting as much stats out of those, but it helps you finish off like defensive gear, for example, because it's only a 2-piece set. But you're getting most of your stats from the left side of your gear, so you want those to be your SR and SSR gear. That way you're getting a big, massive CP boost and stat boost to your character. So that's my recommendation, which we will do a video for gear in the future as well, so don't worry. We'll go over a lot of that stuff. There are going to be lots of guides coming, guys. Lots of guides. We're going to be doing hero character reviews, doing some of my favorite SSRs, good team comps you can run for certain stages. Lots of different stuff coming. So if you are new here, definitely hit that subscribe button. We're going to be a lot of Grand Cross around the corner. And Ninja Tribes is coming down next month as well. March is going to be maybe my busiest month ever on YouTube. There's so much Ninja Tribe content that I know is going to be coming that we haven't even explored yet because I've kept it under the hood, under the wraps. Going to be so much Grand Cross content. If KonoSuba, if it's still a thing at that point, maybe we'll still be doing videos on that as well. So March could be stacked. March is going to be a crazy month, guys. Crazy month. 7 Deadly Sins waifu tier list. You know what? Hey, it could be a possibility. That would probably have to come a little bit later on, though, because I'm gonna have so many guys I'm gonna have to shell out first. So many gameplays and stuff like that. Live streams I'd like to do. So many things. I'm hoping after March we hit the 20K mark, guys. I think we can do it. We just got to work really hard at it. We got to get these Black Clover haters out of here, and then we'll be fine. And I know there's a lot of players that are Black Clover, that were here for Black Clover, and they're staying for 7 Deadly Sins. And I appreciate you guys. I'm glad that you guys are understanding that you can play more than one game. You can play both if you want, especially with the fact that Black Clover ain't got shit to do anyway, so you can definitely play 2 games. But there are some Black Clover haters that were like all butthurt because I quit the game, and I'm like, dude, what is your problem? They're like, why'd you make fucking guides and then quit? Do they not understand how guides work? I can make a guide a year ago, never played that game ever again, but guess what? Every player up to this point in time who's playing that game and looking for a guide, they can go back and find that guide, and it'll help them regardless if I'm playing it or not. I made a guide for it, and that guide will live on for all eternity, well, until YouTube closes down, which hopefully that's not anytime soon. So it's like, what the fuck are people on, man? Does everyone have the coronavirus? I don't understand what's going on. I don't understand. 2020, people online are getting dumber. I don't know. Thanks so much, Karma. That's hilarious. Made great content. I don't know why they leave. I don't know, Casual. Honestly, I could care less, honestly. I make content. I play what I want to play. I make videos when I can make them. People watch, they enjoy or they don't enjoy. I can't control that. You know what I mean? Because all I can do is make the videos, and you guys, the only thing you guys can do is either watch them or not watch them. It's that simple. You know what I mean? You can subscribe, not subscribe. You can like, you can downvote. You guys have full control of how this channel goes going forward. Could go down the shit, could go up into the heavens. Who knows? All I can do is make the content, and that's it. That's the only thing I'm in control of. Thanks so much, mine. You want any raids specifically? I just got to do a lot of the current. What do you even call the new raid boss? Just the dark raid boss or something? That's what I call it, the dark raid boss. Because I got like 300 tickets or something. Like, I got a lot of tickets. I'm going to try and get my Meliodas to 3-star first. And then I want to start burning all those tickets. Because I have so many I got to do. So many. And then when I get everybody to 3-star, I'm going to start working on getting everybody to level 70. And then we'll start working on 4-starring characters. So I'm kind of taking it. This is how I'm taking my step-by-step approach. I'm making a core team, 4 to 5 units. And I'm going to say this in my beginner guide video, too, because I feel like this might be the best way to do it. At least it is, from my perspective. You make your core 4 to 5 man team. Get them all to 3-star Awaken. Make them all level 70. And then go from there. Because I think at that point, you should be able to do at least up to mid-game content. And you should be able to get the gold PvP easily. And there you go. Now you're getting, what, 30-plus gems per week from PvP, which is a multi-summon. And you should have, at that point, blown through most of story mode, especially if we're talking about global. So I think that's just the way to go. Since we're in control, play tactics so we can see you angry and disappointed. Play tactics? What tactics? Are you talking about Attack on Titan? Because if you're talking about Attack on Titan, oh my god, that game is fucked. That makes me hate Attack on Titan. And I love Attack on Titan, but goddamn, that game is miserable. I say 6-star before worrying about increasing level cap. Yeah, oh my god, dude. I saw that game, and this was before it came to global. I think it was like mid last year is when I first laid eyes on it, and I was like, "What the fuck is this shit?" And then I downloaded it on QApp, and I played it for about 10 minutes. And I don't think I've ever hated a mobile game more than that in my life. And I played it for like 10 minutes. 10. I've given games I hate, that I loathe, at least a day. I gave that game 10 minutes. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? It almost made me hate the series. I was like, who greenlit this shit? Unbelievable. I'm definitely going to keep watching. I'm betting you'll blow the fuck up in March. I hope that's figuratively, not literally, because that would suck. Yeah, the world boss. If that's what it's called, mine, yeah. Just keep making the content and your channel is sure to grow once the game is reached. See, the problem, Dre, I'm too real for YouTube. Let's be honest. I'm too real. I am too real. I am a publisher and game developer's worst fucking nightmare. Because what these publishers and game developers want is somebody to come on here, get on a microphone, get on a camera, and kiss their ass. They want me to tell you the game is perfect. They want me to tell you to summon for every unit, every banner. They want us as YouTubers collectively to tell you, the audience, the viewers, to open up your wallets, open up your hearts, and embrace the game, no matter if it's good or bad. So they hate people like me. And thus, the communities that follow those type of YouTubers hate me as well. And you know what? I don't give a flying fuck. Yeah, I still have a lot of fans that were here even from my Duel Links days. Definitely. It's a slower grind on YouTube if you are too real for YouTube. So obviously you're going to have to attract people who appreciate that level of honesty and transparency. So you got to weed out a lot of bad seeds to get to the good, a lot of bad apples to get to the good ones. And, it's just the way it is. I am not for the casual fan. I am for mostly the hardcore. I basically cater to the hardcore fan. Because if I see a problem in a game, I will bitch about it. If I see a game is doing poorly in either top grossing numbers, if I see the analytical data and it's going south, I'm going to tell you about it. And companies don't want me to tell you about it. But you know what? I feel comfortable at night knowing that I've saved hundreds of people thousands of dollars a year wasting their time on games that I felt just were not going anywhere any longer. And to me, that, I can sleep easy at night knowing that. Okay, sure, maybe I only grow 2,000 subscribers every couple months instead of 10, 15,000 because I'm not sucking the company's dick. But you know what? It is what it is. At least I know going through life, I did what I could. It's just what it is. I grow slower because of it, sure, fine. But who cares? It is what it is. Like Raid Shadow Legends. Fuck that game. Oh man, Raid Shadow Legends. If I have Raid Shadow Legends commercials on my videos that I have no control over, it would just piss me off. Even though I can't do anything about it, that's all YouTube, but bro, it'd break my heart. And I'm sure I've probably had Raid Shadow Legends commercials on my fucking channel. I guarantee you I have. My God, if someone sent me a screenshot playing one of my videos and it came up a Raid Shadow Legends video, dude, I'd probably lose sleep over that. Like, oh no, they got my channel too, damn it. Thanks so much, Dre. I never pay to win. There you go. Once you play a 4-man event, Inferno, yeah, I'm just trying to get my Meliodas to 3-star really quick, and then we'll start burning through a lot of these raid tickets. This This talk brought to you by Rage Shadow. Oh my god, that fucking game, man. I've never seen a game marketed so hard for a mobile game in my life. Like, oh my god, everywhere I look, everywhere I turn, it's like I'm gonna wake up because I'm gonna dream about. It's not gonna be a dream. It's gonna be a nightmare of a Raid Shadow Legends commercial. I'm gonna wake up fucking having a nightmare about it. Like, oh my god, Raid Shadow Legends. It has a nearly perfect rating in the App Store. The game is super free to play. Download it now. Raid Shadow Legends. Wake up, have a fucking cold sweat, like telling the missus, telling her, damn it, it happened again. What happened? Raid Shadow Legends. That fucking game. Alright, I think... shit, we still need 2 more of those, damn it. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, as soon as we 3-star this Meliodas, we're going to start doing the raids, and then we'll finish off, like, the last 20-30 minutes with some PvP. I know it's going to be against a lot of AIs, I think, because I don't think I even got the gold yet. I haven't played much PvP yet, because I was, doing a lot of other things. So we're just going to go ahead and put that on auto, and try and grab 2 more. We're going to have to burn some stamina. Man, I'm down to 2 pots. I'm going to have to go buy some more. I'm not going to lie. I did play it, but you said you want to play the game for 10 minutes. I played it for 2 and hated it. Laugh Line, you're going to fumble the sponsorship bag. Laugh Line, yep. Hey, Josh, can't wait for global version of Grand. Oh, man, neither can I. This game is beautiful. Game is beautiful. My only regret is I didn't play it sooner, honestly. I didn't really think much of it. I just kind of like never had the ambition to play JP versions of games for, I would say, a good year or so. I think Digimon Re-Arise was the last game I played in JP, and I think the translations were just killing me. We only had one person that was translating at that time, and they were coming in so slow, so I had to rely on Google Translate, and you guys know all about Google Translate. Like, what the fuck? Somebody needs to reprogram that shit. Google Translate, man, that shit will make you... I don't even know. That's some alien language that they teach you with Google Translate. But that was the last time I played a JP game, and I was just like, I'm just not feeling JP anymore, man. It was just a bad experience with that. Because I was playing Dokkan Battle for 3 years straight, JP version and global. Like, hardcore. And then I started playing a lot of other JP games, and I was just like, I just kind of like grew out of it, didn't want to do it no more. Here recently, I've been playing a lot more JP versions of games, been enjoying it. I played the JP version of Black Clover for a little while. I'm playing the JP version of Grand Cross, of course. I played KonoSuba. Like, I don't even know what the hell that shit was. Like, I legit never watched that anime. You're talking about a guy who's watched thousands upon thousands upon thousands of hours of different anime all the way back to the 70s. But I never watched KonoSuba because I'm not really a big comedy for anime. I love comedy movies. But I never really liked the slice of life comedy anime. But people were like going hard recommending me to go check that out. So I checked it out, the game, played it, and it did pretty well here on the channel. So I might have to throw at least another video or 2 out there because I said, hey, if this video does well, there'll be another video. So obviously I got to stick to my word and make another video. So, hey, maybe we'll do a KonoSuba stream tomorrow. I don't fucking know. We'll see. But but right now the big thing is coming to the channel at the moment is definitely going to be Ninja Tribes. We're going to definitely be checking that out when it drops next month. Grand Cross is going to be a majority of my time for at least the first couple weeks of Global. Like, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Grand Cross is going to consume a lot of my time for at least the first 2 weeks. So if you see some other videos slow down a little bit for the first couple weeks, don't worry. There will be additional content besides Grand Cross, but Grand Cross with all the guides and stuff I'm going to have to make, all the gameplay and all that for early release, it's going to be a big deal. It will probably consume for at least a couple weeks. But then we'll be back in a normal pace after that. And like I said, after March, my goal is to hopefully we hit 20K in 2020. I mean, how much more perfect can you get? 20K in 2020. It just, the shit writes itself. So we'll see. I don't know if it's still around, but you ever play My Hero Smash? I did play My Hero Smash Tap about 2 years ago, casual, and I remember telling Zier, one of our moderators in the Discord, I was like, bro, this game needs to come to global. And we waited and waited and waited. We were hoping for a global release. 6 months went by, a year went by, nothing. And now I hear that it's closing down or it's already shut down. I don't remember, but we never got it for global, and it was really disappointing because I actually kind of enjoyed that game, but we never got a global release. The last JP game I played was the last newest Star Ocean mobile game. Damn. I think we need one more of those pots, and then we'll be able to jump in over to another dungeon, or stage rather, sorry, and then we'll have a 3-star Meliodas, and then we're going to do a lot of raids. I remember when I was getting spammed with Lane Grisser ads with PewDiePie. Damn. That's funny. Should I level my 65 blue Demon Meliodas or level 7... Oh, or level 70 my green Escanor? Oh, Inferno answered for you, Meliodas. Blue Demon Meliodas, man. What a good unit. I was trying to get the new Derriere, and unfortunately, I did not get her. I did 90 gems so far, have not pulled an SSR. Rip the dream. Rip the dream. I have not had very good luck on summons with any game for the past 2 weeks. The only luck I've had was my Dragon Ball Dokkan Battle giveaway videos that I've done a couple of. They were the only reason I had good luck, and the only reason I probably had good luck is because I had like over 5,000 Dragon Stones almost twice. So obviously I was bound to get into some luck, right? That's when you brute force your way to luck. But outside of that, I've had a pretty bad drought of luck. So I'm hoping all that bad luck translates to good luck on global. We'll see. Hey Josh, do you think they will struggle with the amount of downloads since usually games do big events for 1 million downloads and so on? There could be some problems for players getting in and getting disconnected and crashing for the first week or two, I would assume. But judging by the way that Netmarble has been handling this game on the Korean side and the JP side, I feel like if there was any kind of significant crashing or anything like that going on in the first, few days to a week, I think they're going to do a patch and try and clean that all up and do all that as soon as possible because they know this game, people are like on the cusp of insanity waiting for it. Like, this game has a huge following on the JP and Korean side, and I mean huge. Like I mentioned in previous videos, the JP Twitter account is around 500,000 followers. Just try to fathom that for a minute. Most JP games have pretty much dead servers. Like, most of the games on JP are usually dead before they come to global. For the most part. Some games make it and they're like huge successes. But for the most part, most JP games are pretty much dead before they come to global. It's just usually how it is. Because, the JP marketplace is crazy. They drop like 200 new gacha games a month compared to global where we're getting like 4 or 5. So it's a big difference in competition over there. So a lot of these gacha games just don't do very well. This game is on that Dokkan level. And I say that because Dokkan is one of the only few games. There's Grand Blue Fantasy, obviously. There might even be a couple other ones. I can't remember off the bat. But there's very few and far between JP games that hit mega levels like that, mainstream levels, to where they get so big that even casuals catch wind of it. This is one of those games. Not trying to overhype it or anything, but like I said, I am a numbers guy. I look at the statistics. This game has over 1.5 million, potentially 2 million pre-registrations. That is huge. It has around 500,000 followers on the JP Twitter account, which is crazy. The player base seems to be very active. There's already tons, and I mean tons, of YouTubers covering the JP game, and even more coming out for Global. Global is going to be a coming out party for a lot of YouTubers. I have a feeling this is going to be one of those games where a lot of YouTubers are going to make a living playing this game. Hopefully I'm one of those lucky ones. I would love to go full time if this game blew up for me, but we'll see. But I know for a few YouTubers, this is definitely going to probably change their lives. This is on that Dokkan level. Dokkan changed the lives of many YouTubers that now play that game full time on YouTube. This is going to be one of those games that I think a lot of players, a lot of YouTubers will be able to do that with as well. I think it's on that level. And you don't see that very often. And I mean very often at all. Like, very seldom do we see a game that reaches these kind of mainstream levels. And this game has already hit it. And it's not even global yet. Just think about that for a minute. And here's the crazy thing, guys. Trying to not toot my own horn here, but we have 44 people watching live right now. If this was March 3rd, potentially March 4th, we'd probably have 144, 244, potentially 300 watching live right now. And I'm not even kidding you. Then again, I could be one of the few YouTubers that this game becomes a bust on, which I hope not. But, not every YouTuber is going to get the same level of success. It's going to vary depending on how you present your content, how you talk. Your commentary is a big thing. I've had a lot of people tell me that they subscribe to me because of the way I talk. And that was the only reason they wanted to subscribe, because they liked listening to me, which I thought was a little bit weird, but I also appreciated it at that same time. There are some people who just won't subscribe to you based on the way you talk. So sometimes your commentary really brings people in or pushes people away. So, that's a factor. How you present your content's a factor. How often do you upload is a factor. Lots of different variables are going to go into it. But I feel strongly that if this global release was out right now and I was playing global right now, we'd have 2 to 3 times people watching right now. Because it's going to be like that on day one. It's going to be crazy. So March 3rd, we're going to see what happens to Joshverse on March 3rd. We're either going to blow up or we're going to sink. We'll see. Ignia, to be honest, Legends isn't even on any level. Legends really isn't on any... honestly, Legends does not stand out. It never did, and it never probably will. It was a game that was tooting its own horn, but the players weren't buying into it. Because the thing with Legends, it's a game that... I always refer to Legends as anime... what do I always call it? Anime Tinder. You swipe left and right. That was PvP. Not very exciting, not very invigorating, and it's not very free-to-play friendly. And then they kept making it more pay-to-win, and then more pay-to-win on top of that. And when I watch all the Dokkan YouTubers, they even try to get into Legends, but a lot of them Legends just doesn't do it. It's Dokkan. You'll see one random Legends video, boom, and then another 20, 30 Dokkan videos. And then back to one Legends. That's the ratio that even Bandai partnered YouTubers are doing. Because Legends is it's not good. My favorite mobile YouTubers, Joshverse FG3000 and VentaJ. I've never heard of VentaJ, but I do know FG3000. Game reviewer, one of the bigger ones. Anime Tinder. That's what I always called it. I played Legends for 1 week and I was like, this is Anime Tinder. This is Anime Tinder. I know they've made it a little bit, they tried to make strides to make it better since then, but they've also made the game more pay to win since then. I still follow D-Free, The Truth, Rhyme Style, and Nano, and every time they play Legends, I just feel like they're just summoning. They don't care about the fucking gameplay because the gameplay is not good. I never see anybody care about the gameplay of Legends. It's just summon for your favorite Dragon Ball characters, and that's it. Which, if you're a hero collector, like if you're a whale and you just want to collect cool heroes and look at JPEGs, that's great. But it's like, if you're looking for a good gacha to play, Legends just isn't gonna fill that void for you. It never made it. Legends had so much hype behind it. Like, oh, we're using Google servers, blah, 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 blah. We're having live PvP, blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, it was underwhelming. It was almost as underwhelming as the animation scenes and the cutscenes and the CGI for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Oh, yes, I went there. I just went there. What a disappointment that game was. Holy shit. So many scenes I was so hyped for, and then you see them and you're just like, oh, what the fuck? They like cut this out, they cut that out, they completely skipped over this. Bro, I was so disappointed with Kakarot. I'm glad I didn't have no expectations going in. To me, I'd rather Dokkan than Legends. It's too pay-to-win heavy and or PvP heavy and pay-to-win. Legends is hard to get into for me. It's art, it's beautiful, but I always drop it and randomly come back. Dokkan for me is the best. That's because Dokkan, since it doesn't actually have direct PvP, outside of the World Tournament, which, I mean, you can't even really consider that anything, honestly. It's just you versus a bunch of AIs, honestly. And you don't even have to try to go for the top score. You just got to go for the score that'll give you like one of the new units cards that guaranteed, even though most of those cards really aren't even that special. So World Tournament was never even really that big of a deal. Most of it is PvE content, end game PvE content. You know, how fast can you beat Battle Road? Can you beat Battle Road without without using any items? Can you beat it with basically a disadvantage using this type of you basically created content for yourself by basically handicapping your own account to make it challenging, because the game was so easy to bust through all the PvE content. Not to mention, I'm going to say this as well, if you guys are Dokkan players, you know what I'm about to say. Dokkan is about 99.9% modders. Let's be honest here. It's probably one of the most modded games on the planet Earth. And you know what? Bandai does not give a flying fuck either. The only time they seem to care about modders is during World Tournament. That's it. People mod that game. They sell accounts like crazy in that game. They trade accounts like crazy in that game. Matter of fact, vendors themselves exist because of Dokkan Battle. Because all people want to do in Dokkan is summon, and summon, because you get hyped with the summoning. And Bandai was smart because they went out of their way to improve the summoning animations by adding a whole bunch of different ones, knowing that that's the true selling point of Dokkan. And you can't blame Bandai for doing that, because that's why people play Dokkan. They want to summon. It's a summon simulator. And it's addicting. And they know it's addicting. And Dragon Ball is such a huge fan base that they can get away with it. And that's why Dokkan is one of the most prominent and most successful gachas out there, because not only does it have one of the biggest popular and globally recognized IPs in the world, which is Dragon Ball, but they also appease to the people who have that addiction by making it more addicting, by adding all the beautiful artwork and animations and all that eye candy. Every time you summon, you're like, oh my god, am I going to get a Beerus? Am I going to get a Whis? Am I going to get a fucking Trunks carrying Mai? Am I going to get a fucking Zeno popping out of the top of my screen? Am I going to get like the reverse world and all this other shit? You're on the edge of your seat. Like, am I going to pull that LR? They were a genius with that game because they appease to the people who want to summon, and they made a fortune out of it, and they're still making a fortune out of it. I love Dokkan because hard events are hard, like Battlefield Infinite History Goku event. This is why it's my favorite game, and I have a million other reasons. They have bots. They literally play through the game and get all the stones for people. Yep. How long has the stream been going on for? Aaron, we've been going for... Bro, I don't even know. Let me see. Hold on. We've been going for... Where the hell is my timer at? I think we started at like 10:10. So we've been going for almost an hour. Alright. Let's see where we were with Meliodas. I think we finally got enough of those. Took forever to get that other drop. My god, it took us a while to get that drop. So we need 6 more of these crest shield type things, and then we're going to be doing some raids. Let's see. Oh, we have too far to go. We had to go next door. Hey, man, what's up, neighbor? We need to come in here and kill some shit. Are we froze again? Okay. I was like, no, don't freeze me. Don't freeze me, bro. All right, so we're going to go ahead. Wait, actually, let me check the drop rates on these really quick. I actually haven't done the stage yet. That's pretty cool. All right, so the drop rate is 40%. That's not bad. So hopefully we can get these done. I think we needed, was it 6 of those? It's 5 or 6 of those that we need. We'll get 6 to be safe. And yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. We'll run a few rounds of that. If games just kept the game balanced instead of pay to win, they will keep the player base and encourage players to spend occasional. I don't get it. Also, just a recommendation, but red Elizabeth Hawk is much better than green if you plan on using her. Yes, Aaron, yes, I know. She's amazing for raids, absolutely. The problem is I'm still focusing mostly on a strong green team. That's why I have not worked on her much yet. But I will get to her. She will definitely be one of my next priorities. I actually made a video today talking about some of the best SRs in the game, and she was by far one of the featured ones. Both the Elizabeth, green and red. I also even listed Kane there for raids, for people who want to do raids. He's very good just as a sub. You don't have to run him. He's probably one of the easiest characters to build up, in my opinion, because you really don't have to do anything with him, since he's just going to be ran as a sub. Obviously, SR Gil Thunder, Green Gil Thunder, he's so dumb. And then, of course, the two solid SSRs that global players should be going for being Blue King, which we're using right now, and the counter SSR Meliodas that you should be re-rolling for in your tutorial multi, which we'll go over that when we do my re-roll guide and beginner guide and stuff like that. That's all going to be coming probably March 2nd and March 1st. March 1st, I'll probably do the beginner guide. Maybe. Maybe they'll both release on the 2nd. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll do them in advance and just see where I want to place them. It's going to really depend on how many guides I get done before then. But I'm trying to learn this game at a hyper speed rate. You guys got to understand, 2 weeks ago, I was a noob. I knew shit about this game. And if you guys watched the streams that I did a couple weeks ago, you saw how much I struggled. I was like, what am I doing? Where does this at? What do I do with that? How do you guys do this? Now I'm like just flying through the game, just going boom, 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 not asking any questions, just flying through it. I know where to look for shit, where to go get it, how to do this, how to do that. I mean, I'm like literally trying to learn this game at hyper speeds. That way I will be prepared to have guides and stuff like that available for you guys come March 4th. So, whoo! It's been a busy week. It's been a busy month, to be honest. And we're transitioning from Black Clover, obviously, into Grand Cross, so that's been a little bit of a struggle. And I know a lot of people... We have a lot of crossover, though, so I do thank all the Black Clover players that do understand why I quit and why they're going to be joining Grand Cross as well. So I thank all you that stayed for that. And I know a lot of players, they're not following the JP stuff that I'm doing right now. That's why we don't got too many people watching live and stuff like that. But I feel like when Global comes out, a lot of people is going to start showing up more, and a lot more people are going to be watching and stuff, because that's when they're going to care. Because you got to understand, most of a game's player base is going to be the casuals, and the casuals do not care about Japan. They do not care about the Korean version. They don't care. If it's not in English, they don't give a fuck. They don't care how good the game looks. They don't care how hyped up it is. If it's not in English, they don't care. So, March 3rd, I'm telling you guys, it's going to blow the roof off the gaming community. 3 days until global, at least for me. I don't know yeah, it's going to be about 3 days, pretty much. Luminex for sure, for pretty much everyone at this point. If games just kept the game... Oh, I already read that. Yeah, if the problem is some game companies do this a lot better than others, but what's happening is some of these game companies are looking for a quick cash grab. If they own a popular IP, Bandai and Nexon are very well known for this. Even Gummy's scummy, you know. Even Konami fall under this category in a lot of regards. What they're basically doing is they're spending anywhere from, I don't know, $50,000 to maybe $250,000 to pump these mobile games out in a 6 to 8 month time. Okay, guys? So let's look at the numbers here, okay? And the reason why I know this stuff is because I worked in game development part-time as a hobbyist for about 10 years. So I know a lot about the game development side of things. I know how they handle the 2D animations, the 3D models, the textures, the UV unwraps, the programming language is either C#, C++. Sometimes we'll even throw in some Python, depending on their game engine. Usually it'll be Unity or Unreal Engine is what a lot of them use. I've seen some of them even use some other ones that are a little bit off market. But basically, the gist of it is a game not like this one, but let's take Black Clover for example. A game like Black Clover was made. It was developed in 6 to 8 months. That's how quick the turnover rate is on those mobile games. It was made in about 6 to 8 months. From taking it from a GDD, which by the way is a game development document. It's basically the game's Bible. It's got a table of contents all written out. Hey, this is what we're going to do. This is what the design is going to look like. These are the early game sketches. These are the systems that we need programmed in. Blah, 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 blah. 400 or 500 pages down. And then they take that blueprint, they take their Bible, and they go right into the game development. And when they go from start to finish, if they have actual people know what the fuck they're doing, it'll take about 6 to 8 months to knock the game out. The most expensive part of most mobile games is actually the artwork and animations, because those are the hardest to make, especially if the game is 2D. Believe it or not, guys, 2D animation is harder to produce than 3D animation, because 3D animation, you can throw a skeleton on a universal skeleton onto a model, rig it up nicely, and then you can animate the shit out of that, and then put that same skeleton on another 3D model, as long as it's in a T-pose. And a lot of you are probably thinking, what the fuck is Josh talking about? He's going straight up fucking nerd geek on me right now. But like I said, I've done this shit for 10 years. So when I look at these mobile games, that's why I'm always critical. People's always like, why are you so critical? It's like, because I've been on that side of the fence. I know how this shit is made. I've looked under the hood. I've played around with this shit. I know what goes into it. And when I see laziness, it pisses me off. But anyways, I'm going on a tangent. Moral of the story is, it takes 6 to 8 months to make these mobile games. For anywhere between a $50,000 budget to around a $300,000 budget. A game like Grand Cross was probably more around the $500,000 mark, maybe even a bit more, and it probably took upwards of maybe 8 to 12 months to produce this game originally, to get it into at least an open beta phase. So that's kind of the timetables, guys. So when you guys see these game companies pocketing $300,000, $400,000, $1 million, $2 million a month, that publisher is making a fucking giga fuck ton on that game, because that game has already been paid for in its first month and then some. The developers are probably getting paid shit, because we know how Japan and Korea pay their employees, especially if they're a third-party developer. They probably just pulled them off the fucking street and say, yo, develop this fucking game. We're going to pay you so-and-so amount. You're not going to get any royalties. Fuck you and your royalties. Royalties, no. Only global or only Western companies do royalties, bitch. You think you're going to get good pay? Not in this fucking part of the world. But anyways, so they're paying shit money to these developers most likely, like they do their mangakus and all the publishers and directors for like Shueisha and fucking Shonen Jump and all that shit. They just don't pay these people very much money, and it's unfortunate, but that's what they do. It's public knowledge at this point. You guys can look that shit up if you don't believe me. But so that's what they're doing, and that's why when these games die off after a month or two, people's like, well, that game was a failure. Nope, it wasn't. That game was 100% a success to Bandai, to Nexon, to Gummy, to Come to Us, to whoever the fuck else is out there publishing these games, because they just took a $50,000 to $300,000 budget game that was released in half a year to a year tops, and they just turned a profit on that game in the first 2 weeks, and first month or two, they've already made 10 to 20 times their money back. So their investments were already paid in full and then some. They already hit the black instantly. So anything after the 2-month mark these games make, it's just icing on the cake. Now, if the game developers have long-term plans, if they see that, oh, this game is super successful, this game can make us a lot of money for a long time, that's when the publishers and the developers have to get together and come up with a game plan. They have to think, okay, now we made our short-term profit, but this game is doing so well, We want to convert this into a long-term situation. And then you get things like Summoner's War. You get things like Fate Grand Order. You get things like Grand Blue Fantasy. You get things like Dokkan Battle, where the player base actually converted the mindset of the company mid-release. And that doesn't happen all that often. Because if players can see through the bullshit and think, wow, this game does have some potential, and there's enough players, and there's enough outcry, they will fix the game and improve it, but not because they care for you and they love you and they care about your feelings. No, they want to make the game amazing for months and months and months and years to come, because they know they now have your ass hook, line, and sinker. Because now your ass is invested. You've played for months. You've now played for a year or two. You can't quit now. You've invested too much money. You've invested too much time. They now have you hooked. And now that they have you hooked, they're going to continue to update the game and improve it slightly, little bits, here and there, just enough to make you come back for more, to keep you hungry. Because they know you're going to keep paying and paying and paying. And then if you keep seeing improvements, you're going to go tell your friends and your family and your coworkers and whatever, hey, you need to go check this game out. You should have saw what the game looked like in year one, what it looks like in year two. It's absolutely a completely new game. And oh my God, all these big things that they've made. Yeah, they're going to keep improving it because they want you to keep spending money, because they saw, oh shit, we just hit a gold mine. So with Grand Cross, as much as the game looks beautiful, it might not be because they wanted it to be beautiful. They just want you to think it is, so you spend the money, which it's a win-win situation. Don't get this twisted what I'm saying, guys. This isn't a negative thing. This is just how companies operate. But here's the good thing, though. If the player base comes out hot, they come out strong, and they're spending money, and they're making these companies a ton of money, it benefits even the free-to-plays, because this is where the free-to-plays benefit the most. If a game takes off, then that means the company is willing to make sacrifices and changes that they might not have otherwise to keep the game's longevity, which means free-to-plays get to benefit. They basically don't have to no longer live off of table scraps. They now get to eat at the big boy table because the company is willing to allow them to now, because they see that the whales are having the time of their lives. So when a whale is happy, it kind of helps the free-to-plays be happy too, in a really weird, ironic way. So sometimes when a game is super pay to win, it might have some other values in other areas of the game that benefit free to plays because of it. So it's kind of really, it's a weird love-hate relationship that you would have, but it just seems to work itself out sometimes. It's really a weird concept, but you know, sometimes that's the way it is. And there's a few ways a game company can make a game successful and not make it super pay to win. And that is through marketing, advertisement, give the game features that allow you to play a long period of time. Believe it or not, a gacha game, players are now accustomed to a gacha game where you got to play it all day long. If you give me a gacha game that I can only play for 10 minutes and then I can't play no more, I'm uninstalling that shit. I'm done. What the fuck? Because I've played so many good gacha games where they're wanting me to invest my time. And if you want me to invest my time to farm some more, to build up certain characters, for example, like in Grand Cross, but you don't give me enough stamina to do it, I'm fucking out. Because now your game development, now your game is working against the player and not for the player. You're not bringing the players in and investing them. You're pushing the player away, because what you're basically saying is that your time isn't worthy of our game unless you pull out the wallet. And that is a very backwards logic, and it doesn't work. That's why Epic 7 had so many problems over the past year plus, because they were still in that mentality, hey, our game looks beautiful, we want you to come play, but you're going to play for 10, 15 minutes, be out of stamina, and then you can't play no more. So what are you going to do as a player? You're going to take the additional few hours that you're going to play Epic 7, and you're going to go play another game that lets you play all day if you want to, or lets you farm for a few hours at least a day. So now what happens? Now you're going to start playing Epic 7 less and less and less. And eventually, you're going to dedicate all your time to the other game, and then you're just going to completely up and quit the Epic 7. And that's just where the companies fuck up. Excuse me, guys. God damn. I thought I was going to have a fucking heart attack. I went on like a long fucking message there. Woo! But there you guys go. That's like the whole fucking inner workings of a game company, the publisher, and the player base. So if a game takes off, such as Grand Cross, there's a good chance that it's going to have longevity because the developers and the publishers are going to see that it's successful. It's making profit. It's making money. And the only way to capitalize that is to continue to update the game and make it better and better and better. And they're going to do it slow and steady. They're not going to rush any kind of big new thing because it doesn't need to. Sometimes the best things are the ones that you least expect. But in a game like Black Clover's case, the game came out of the gate as a flop, and it just kept flopping more and more and more. It was a reverse snowball effect, as I like to call it. Usually when you roll a snowball down a mountain, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Well, Black Clover's case is the snowball was getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So Bandai already knows that game does not have a longevity. Thus, are they going to try to improve it to a massive degree? No. They made their money, and they're happy with that money. They're going to keep it afloat as long as it's making a few bucks here and there because the server cost for a mobile game is not that much at all. It's like a few grand a month, tops. If they're making 50 grand or more a month, they'll keep the servers up. But when it stops dropping below that, that's when they're going to just pull the trigger and shut it down. That's just the way it is. That's why when players are like, oh, the game's not dead yet, the servers are still up. No. Games are dead way before the servers are shut down. And you'll know when a game is dead. You'll just get that feeling. When you get into the game, you'll feel like you're in a graveyard. The communities are smaller, not that many people's talking. It doesn't have very many YouTubers covering it. A lot of different variables will come into play, and you're going to know that the game is dead way before it actually dies. So hopefully that all made sense. I know we talked a lot, guys. Holy shit. Josh, you should change your name to Brad. Why should I change my name to Brad? Alright. Ooh, Red Demon time, baby. Woo! This is what I live for. I don't think I can do hard yet. Let me... Oh, wait, yes I can. I can bring a friend in and they can beat the boss for me. What am I talking about, bro? Why work harder when you can work smarter? Dude. The Red Demon. And I'm running a green team because that's... We live on the edge around here. Who do I want to take in? Who's going to be my friend that's going to slay the beast? Naruto Blazing JP makes 20K a month and is still up, which compared to global is terrible. Yep, that is absolutely dead. But if the server cost to keep the game up is only 5 grand, they're making 15K profit for doing nothing. So they're going to keep it up. They're going to keep it up. We're going to go ahead and run Fire Year. I'm going to go ahead and run Fire Year. He's got the new Derriere. I want to actually see that baby in action. Oh, there she is. Okay, so we're gonna run that just because I want to see her in action, and we're gonna go ahead and start this. We'll definitely be fine. He's probably gonna solo this boss, to be honest. Oh, I forgot to click it. 20 stamina. And farming up these demon stages are very nice because you farm them up until you get a spawn. Essentially, what's happening is you either get your bar up to 100%, which you see in that little bar that just kept going every time we did a run, and little small percentages. But after a while, even before you hit the 100%, it might just spawn the demon. And then you go fight the demon. You have about an hour to beat the demon. And this is where we're going to get a lot of character upgrade resources that you're going to need too. So I'll be going over all that in my beginner guide and stuff like that. So we'll be fine. I'm going to auto that because I know he's going to take that out. I want to see our girl Derriere do her ultimate when she fucking gets it up. When she fucking gets it up. Pause. Oh shit, this chat's gonna go south real quick. Alright, I'm just gonna move on from that subject. I just tell you to change name to Brad on every stream. You know, you're right. I think I do remember you saying that before, Baby Lotion. I think I do remember you saying that before. You're right. You're right. Oh, yeah. Boss is already about almost 25% down. So, yeah. I know JP release of Grand Cross. I played 3 to 4 hours straight. Nice. All right, so no, don't hit the Gother. What did he do to you, bro? Oh, now you're hitting the girl. That's just not acceptable. That is unreasonable. Damn it! How dare you strike a lady like that? It's not too late. They brought Tower of Dreams. Fuck that. No, I already knew Tower of Dreams was going to come. I've mentioned that several times. And it's kind of funny because they brought a mode that 99% of their players can't even beat. That's legit. Even the whales are struggling. That's not good business practice. That's terrible. What are some of the most important things to do in the game as far as dailies, items, units? So, you definitely want to do your dailies because you get a couple stamina potions from it. You get a couple gems every day. So that's basically 14 gems per week from just dailies. So you're almost halfway to a multi in just dailies every week. I would say you definitely want to farm resources while you're asleep. I think that's a very important thing to understand. You definitely want to farm resources. If you're looking to make gold, there's some days, some events and stuff like that where they'll give you like half stamina off. Those are the days you want to farm books all night long because then you can sell them and make a lot of gold. Because you're going to need a lot of gold in this game because you're pretty much going to use gold for almost everything. Upgrading gear, upgrading your characters, doing their awakenings, doing their level cap increases, their limit breaking, whatever you want to call them. You're going to use gold for a lot of shit. So, you definitely want to do that. You definitely want to try and farm, like these if I can't talk today, these demon stages as well to get a lot of your more mid to end game resources that are a little bit harder to get. Because books and EXP potions are easy to get. They're probably the easiest thing to get. But, fighting these demons, you want to try and get probably at least a few spawns a day, I would assume, to try and build up those resources while you're playing more hands-on. But at night, that's when you're going to, lay down and go to sleep and then let your game farm up your books or your stamina EXPs. That's pretty much it. It's not too, crazy. I would also say you should play at least a few matches of PvP a day as well, because you actually cannot... Oh my god, that looked beautiful. You cannot D-rank in PvP, which I love that. That means you can get to a certain rank, and if you feel that that's enough gems for you a week, you don't have to kill yourself. You get to that rank and then chill. And right now, going all the way up to gold rank, you're playing against basically just bots, just AIs that are just completely retarded. So you're going to be able to get the gold easily. Easily. No joke. And I'd also say you'd probably want to work on a core team. 4 to 5 units is what I would say. Get your 4 to 5 units built up real nice. That way you can start doing more endgame content. You can farm up resources a little bit faster. And then you can start building up your other units. But I'll go over all that in the beginner guide. But that's more or less kind of what you're going to do. Dailies, resource grind. Dailies, resource grind. And of course your PvP. What's up, Illumi? How's it going? Build up your free-to-play characters. Your Blue King. Go for Gother as your first coin shop unit. Yep. See, in these horns, I need hundreds. And I mean hundreds. I'm not even joking. I just got 4 from that drop. I need tons more. So, doing these resource grinds, trying to get these boss spawns ain't very bad at all. When does this game come out on global? Because I have to mentally... you have mentally prep and look into the game. I haven't seen anything about this game, but I pre-registered for it. It'll be coming on March 3rd, Illumi. So, just a few days away, man. It's approaching. I don't think we got enough... I do not believe I got enough for my Meliodas to 3-star yet. Let me take a quick look. I don't think so. I think we still need a little bit more. We need 4 more of them damn things. Rip the dream, bro. Rip the dream, boys. I could just buy them. I mean, I should have done that, honestly. Because I think it's like, what, 20K gold? Right? 20K? They might be 10K. I think they're 20, though. Because some of these endgame resources, guys, if you have a shitload of gold, let's just say you farmed up so much gold, so you have a nice, you have it hoarded up pretty well, you can actually go to these shops in these different villages and just buy the resources that you want if you have them unlocked. And the way you unlock additional resources at these shops is actually increase your heart level of the village by completing your, your side missions and your main missions. You can see here, this village right now, I'm at level 4. So I won't have any access to the level 5 in the shop, of course, until I finish more missions and get enough EXP to level that up to 5. So, that's another way you guys can buy your shit. Is this a level 3, right? Yeah, level 3. Yep, right here. Oh, nice. 16,000, boys. So it is 20K on normal. And the shop will refresh in 33 minutes. And you can only buy 5 of these things at a time, which that's all I need right now, so that's cool. Do I need anything else? Honestly, I should just buy these up too. Wait, no, that's not going to leave me enough gold. I got to go farm more gold tonight when I get off here. I'll let that bitch go. Alright, we can 3-star Meliodas and do some raids now. Woo, baby! Finally! Yep. So you see there, we now got 11 out of 10. We'll go ahead and upgrade him, 160K. And now our Meliodas is now 3-starred. So, awesome. And then, of course, we're going to have to farm these up for 4-star and all the way up to 6-star and all that good stuff. But now I have my core team at 3 stars across the board, which is good. My Essarosa, my Green, Hawk Elizabeth, my Gil Thunder. The best, I feel like probably the best free-to-play unit in the game still is probably Blue King. Since you get him from story, you don't have to summon for him at all. I'm going to have to work on my Red Elizabeth for raids and stuff later on. I'll definitely have to do that. And I got of course, my Green Meliodas, which everyone on Global should be re-rolling for. I don't think I can do Extreme. Well, let's see who I'm playing with. I might be able to, well, I think my inventory is full again, isn't it? I think that's what I just got. Let me see. 3 elements, red, green, blue. Yep, yeah, it's pretty simple. Pretty simple, 3 elements. They don't, from what it seems. You mind if I add you, Josh? Sure, mine. I'll show you my code mine. And if anybody else is playing right now, I think I still got plenty of room. You guys can go ahead and add me in JP. Because I might still continue playing JP, honestly, even when Global drop. Just because I feel like I have a little bit of a sentimental value to this account. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's my code. I'm going to go ahead and copy it. I'm going to go ahead and drop it in here. So you guys can just paste that right on in there. There is my friend code. And feel free to add me, guys. I'll check that again in about 5 minutes and add all of y'all while we go through and do some of these things real quick. So feel free to add me if you'd like. Yeah, these are your daily missions. I still got to do a few daily missions, as you guys can see. They're pretty simple, do 3 stages, farm SP, dungeon, fight PvP 1 time, cook 1 time. I mean, it's pretty simple shit. The daily missions could take you literally like 10 minutes or less. It's so easy. But you get 2 gems per day out of it, so it's totally worth it. All right. If I could have got if I can get up to 3K in stream, I might be able to have enough to do 1 multi before we get out of here, but I don't know. Let's see how long I'm going to stream for. How long are we at right now? Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Let me check my time here, guys. We've been streaming for 1 hour and 19 minutes. Not too bad. You can add me on Global when we get it, boy. Definitely. Definitely. I'll add everyone, and I'll remove inactives every 2 days. That's kind of how I do things. Alright, I gotta grab my shit. And I do love the updated coin shop. Oh my god. Did they make the coin shop crazy good, man? Like, whoo! Got all these goodies. I really want that green Jericho. I saw the crit damage from that bitch. When she's built up with crit damage gear. Holy shit. She was doing like 700k, boy. Dog. And that was with ultimate skill level 1. With no dupes in her. She was doing over 700k crits. I was like, what? I saw that today. I believe Nagato uploaded that video, and I was like, bruh. Okay. I know I want to get him at some point. Shit, I don't want to do that. I definitely want to get that Red Hauser, because I know he's super good for farming, and I really need a solid farm unit. So I'd love to get those 2 units at some point. Obviously, we want to get the red Gother. The green Bond is very good. Just so many good goddamn units, man. So many good goddamn units. Yep. It's these 2 bad boys right there. Boom, boom, boom. I wouldn't mind red Escanor, too, because I don't have any of the Escanors, and I know the red one's the better one between the 2. I know green is still good, but the red one is just on another level. I would so many units I need. It's just, god damn it. So many goodies to play with, man. Don't know what to do with myself. Alright, what the hell was I doing? Oh, yeah. Grab this. Get our free daily SSR chest, which you can sell for 37,500 gold. Good stuff there. And I know I need to buy... I really need to buy some more stamina potions, because I'm very low. I don't have that many rare coins to throw at it at the moment, but we're going to get a few here. Let's go ahead and max that out. And then grab all these. And just a quick little tip. I know it's a stupid tip. It's not really anything special. But when you are trying to get rid of all your coins, like if you're maxing them out, just stay on the left side here and just keep clicking, because they'll all just work their way down. I've seen people that were playing this game and they were like clicking over here, clicking down here, doing it. I'm like, what the fuck? Just hold that shit right there. And this is only for people that are using all their coins. There's some coins you might want to save for ultimate dupes if you want. But if you're trying to get rid of all of them, just click over here, because they all fall into place. I know it's a stupid little tip, but it was just like the OCD was killing me earlier when I saw somebody doing that. I was like, what are you doing? Yeah, Gother's really, really good. I'm building up a full UR crit set for Jericho right now. Nice. Galther and Merlin. Did you already do PvP, Josh, or is that still coming? I'm still doing PvP in this stream. Yes, I've not done it yet. Nope. Yes, my JP account is 100% free to play. Yep. I think they're better in different situations. Green Escanor is a single target beast. I've seen people play with both. I like them both. I've used both of them too. That I've had with friends. I've used them both maxed out, red and green. Honestly, either one of them, if I had them, I'd be happy with them. But we're going to be doing some raids very, very soon. I was just going through some of this bullshit. Just rambling on. What else do we need to do? I need to go over here to my good old DN. So I got to clear out some of my box space. Oh, went off. What the hell is this thing doing? Bro. Hawk, what the fuck? There we go. Damn, I don't know what the hell was going on there. It was like I was like running into an invisible wall or some shit. Oh, I still got plenty of block space. Let's go through all these. Boom, boom, boom. 12 at a time. Skip that shit. Thank you. Can I do your raids with you? I mean, we'll see how many people we can get in. I don't mind taking anybody else. My friend code, if you just scroll up a bit, my only message that I have in the chat is my friend code. Feel free to add me. And then we'll do some raids here in a few minutes. And then at the end of the stream, we'll do some PvP. I know I'm not doing any high-level PvP at the moment, but it's still enjoyable to play. It'd be more manual playing, too, so... We've been doing a lot of auto here in the stream, so it's a good change up here. Want to do raid with me? Sell it? What am I selling? Level up SSR gear once and use it. Oh, sell it, you're saying. Yeah. I haven't sold any SSR gear yet. I've been hoarding all that at the moment. I haven't decided if I want to use it on certain things or not. I've been selling all my uncommon shit. Just trying to make sure my box space is pretty clear. I use so many, I used gems to get it all the way up to 200. Because I was filling up my box space like crazy. And the spam notifications were driving me nuts. Okay, use a gem to upgrade your space. I was like, no, not again. I save all my defensive runes because those are like the harder to get gear. Even my earrings as well. And everything else, I just like, I don't need it. Because I'm running pretty much all attack here on the left side. So, Kind of what I've been doing for the most part. Okay, we got plenty of space. I'll just worry about the rest of that later. I'll catch you later, Josh. Have a good one. Yo, see you later, Casual. Have a good one, man. Thanks for coming as always. Do you plan on streaming for a while, like 2 hours or less than that? We're gonna be going for at least another half an hour to an hour. It depends how many raids we get through, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of PvP at the end. So we will be doing some of that stuff. Someone invited me to do a raid with them. I guess we'll do it, but I gotta burn a lot of my tickets, so I'll be hosting a lot of raids. So we'll do this one real quick with Nag, and then I'll start hosting some. I'm going to actually see where I am with my gear, too. Sure. I should probably run Gil Thunder over, well, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, honestly. Because I'm not going to get first place most of the time. Because a lot of you guys have been playing way longer than me, so your teams are way more established. So I'm going to be doing probably the least amount of damage in most of these raids anyway. So I'm not really too concerned with running Gil Thunder for more damage. It's just not no point. I'll do 4-man with you. Nice, nice. Yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of raid fights. So don't worry, guys. We'll try to get a few of you in here. We'll do Nags real quick. 93,000. I'm 7K away from 100K, guys. I'm getting there. I'm grinding. All right, just clone click auto. Everyone's probably autoing on this. Just wish. There we go. I just wish the auto was a little bit smarter sometimes with its card selection. Sometimes it makes a lot of mistakes. And I've tried all 3 modes too. I've tried balance, defensive, and attack. It seems to like to use, what is it? King's Cleanse skill a lot, even when it's not needed. Like, I'll have times where I have not much damage at all taken, and I have no debuffs, and it'll just pop the Cleanse. I'm like, why? What'd you do that for? It does it all the time. It's probably going to pop that Cleanse a lot in this fight, though, because I'm constantly getting debuffed. Thanks to my boy, Esterosa. Thanks to his passive. Yep, I'll do that. I'll do that. JR, I'll do that. I'll check my friends list after this fight. I'll add everyone who sent me a request. $56,000 damage. Not bad. Not bad, Elizabeth. Good job. And I think I do. Yeah, I do have her ultimate maxed out. It's definitely at 6. Yep. So really the only thing I need to do with Elizabeth is I just need to get her attack up higher, obviously through Awakening, getting her level up to 80, of course, working more on her gear, and then she'll probably be breaking 100K plus without a sweat. So that'll be helpful for doing, any kind of blue raids. Of course, I need to work more on my Meliodas too. Meliodas is another one that'll be a really good, powerhouse with his ultimate as well. Good shit. Esteros is not really ideal for these boss raids. I don't feel like he does enough damage output for these types of stages. He's definitely more of a powerhouse, I'd say, in PvP. Because his counters, his AoE ultimate, all that good stuff. Okay, it looks like he's got about like 35% HP left. Oh, he lagged out for a minute. You see his damage comparison to my Elizabeth, but obviously his skill level is only 1. Hers is at 6, so she's doing like 1,050% of damage on her attack, which is just crazy. And she's a free SR, man. I mean, like I said in my video, guys, this game has some really strong SRs, and SRs, as you know, are a lot easier to max out because you're going to get their dupes a lot more often than you are in SSRs, and they're easier to build up too because they're cheaper, because the resources are a lot less, because they're only SRs. You don't need SSR pendants, you only need SR pendants. So it's just, they're not bad investments. They're really, really good. So I am glad that they actually made some really strong, cheaply invested characters. I like that. That's good for free-to-plays too. So if you're free-to-play and you're like, oh my god, this game's going to be like a power pay-to-win, you're not going to have any good units, I'm fucked. Nope, you're good to go. You are good to go. Whenever you are farming, is it better to use offensive auto, or is there not that much of a difference? I don't know, gaming. It's really weird because I've tried all three, and it still refuses to use my Estarosa's counter skills unless that's the only skills that it has to pick from. So I don't know if they're how big. I would really have to do I'd have to do a ton of testing, or somebody will, and really see how much different the actual card selections are between the three modes. I think it needs extensive testing because there's balance, there's defense, and there's attack. If you put it on attack, you can sit there and really pay close attention, like maybe do like 20 or 30 runs. Try to do it on like a super easy stage that you're going to beat in like a minute, so it's not too time consuming, and watch and see the card selection, and then compare it to when you switch it to balance, and then do the same thing for defense, and then kind of like see what your results are. Like, I don't know. Maybe there is a big difference. Maybe there's not much difference at all. All right, there he goes. He dead. He died. He got murdered. we killing demons around here. We're not even in Demon Slayer, but we're killing demons. All right. Oh, I actually got third place. That's kind of funny. All right, we got 5 of those medals. And then we can exchange those later on for some goodies when we get enough. Yeah, just wondering if it would choose more attack cards to clear faster on offense. I mean, that you would assume that's what it would do. But let me go check my friends list real quick because I know a few of you have added me, I do believe. Oh yeah. Quite a few of you, actually. Not bad. A lot of you have played quite a bit. I've only played more than one person on this whole list, so that's cool. Boom. I don't know what. Nani? My friends list is full. Do we have anybody that's been inactive? I think that's 2. Is that 2 days? That is 2 days, I believe, because that's 24 hours. Or is that 2 hours or 2? I don't read kanji, bro. Is that 2 days or 2 hours? Regardless, it's kind of really low and don't look like they're playing much. 18. That's 18 hours. That's been almost a day. I think that's hours, not days. I'm assuming. Yo, what's up, Iqbal? I probably just butchered your name, bro. I'm just gonna call you Gaming. What's up, Gaming? iGaming. I'll call you iGaming. You're new here today. All right, and welcome. I think I am not seeing 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross JP. You haven't seen it yet? Well, now you have. I don't know. I think, help me out, guys. Is that 2 days, or is that because I see I think that's days because the kanji is different for the hours. You're waiting for the global? Nice. Just been really sick. Yeah, Tenkai, that was where I was at for like the past week, man. Just super sick. Not feeling very good at all. But the kanji looks a little bit different. So I'm thinking that's days and that's hours. Yeah, 2 days. Well, bye, bitch. Yep. Bye, Felicia. 1 day, okay. So that's 7 hours, 18 hours, 4 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours, 8 hours. Or no, these aren't 8. These aren't hours. These are. No, those are days. This guy hasn't played in 8 days, so adios, I guess. Yep, that's way too far. That's way too long, bro. That's way too long, bro. Where did it go? I just had it on here. And this is 7 days. 1 day, 26 hours. Why don't I just say a day and 2 hours? That's kind of weird. 26. Okay. This person's been gone for 3 days as well. 1 day. These are seriously... Where did everybody go? 18 date? I think that is days, because I think the shorter kanji was hours, right? I keep confusing myself, because I'm like, holy fuck. So that's... Yeah. Because I think the shorter kanji was hours, and the longer one was days. So these guys been... Why? Where'd everybody go, bro? Benny, you're out of here. Come on. Get rid of Benny. Benny's been gone for 12 days. 13 hours, 26 hours. I still don't know why I don't say a day. That's kind of like OCD alert. 7 days, so you're out of here. I'm just trying to clear some space, guys. Sorry. The kanji was confusing me for a minute, but I think I figured it out now. Shorter kanji is hours. 18 days. What the fuck? 3 days. Goodbye. Generally, I like to give people 2 days. 2 days if you haven't played, you've either quit or you've disappeared into who the fuck knows. Bumfuck Egypt for all I care. I don't know. 2 days, so we'll get rid of you. Some of the higher rank ones, I'm going to let them slide a little bit because I could still use them for AI for some of the raids that I do. So I'll leave some of them. 4 days been gone. You're out of here. I think we got enough room now to add everybody else, right? Yes. All right, cool. All right. Learning Japanese on the fly. Learning Japanese on the fly. Didn't really learn it, but we guessed it. We guessed it. When I mean guessed it, that's a test and a guess at the same time. It's a new word I just developed. Put it in the dictionary. It's going to be in Webster by tomorrow. And stores near you. The new word, guessed it. We guessed it. All right. Holy fuck. I think we can finally go do some raids now. Oops, clicked the wrong button. Here we go. Misplay verse is added again. Do our daily gear. See if we got anything good. Do anything good? No. We got upgrade materials. Woo! And I think that was all we had to grab, right? Yep. All right. Enough dilly-daddling. Let's get into some more raids, fellas. We got 4 days left of this thing, too. And I got to burn 700. I thought I only had 300 or 400. Holy fuck. That is a lot. I think we can do hard. What's hard at? 120,000. Shit, we got this. And hard burns 30. Yeah, they're all burn 30. Okay. We're going to do hard. And I'm going to start adding some of you fellas here. Let's see. We want to do... I'm just going to go in order. We're going to do JR first. And then we're going to do mine. Elizabeth for... Was that one of the people I added today? I don't know what your guys' names are to match up with your... I guess these are everyone who's online right now. I guess we'll do Elizabeth now. And then we'll do Nag. And then I guess we'll do these 4 next. And then we'll just work our way through. And that's how we'll do it. I accidentally just added everybody. All right. Look at mine rocking 171k. He's flexing on everybody. I guess we'll try and get you in the next one, Tenkai. We'll get you in the next one. Yeah, we'll get you in the next one. Like I said, I'll try and go give everyone at least one run, and then we'll keep working our way through, and we'll just keep rotating in and out. That way, everybody has a fair chance of getting in on this. Because we have a lot to do. We have a lot to burn through. And again, since I'm not going to get top damage against any of these guys, I'm just going to just keep autoing. So, because there's no way in hell I'm going to get more damage than any of those three. So that's what we're going to do. I'm curious to see how much damage mine does. Get 170k power. Is everyone rocking Estarossa? I think everyone, but who is number 2? Who is this? Nag. Or not Nag. Elizabeth. Elizabeth's the only one that's not rocking. Can I see your team? No, I can't see your team. But that's pretty cool. Got to do it to him. Rip. If you get good RNG for global, will that be your main? Oh yeah, global's gonna be my main no matter what. Definitely, no matter what. Not even close. It's gonna definitely be my main. But I might still continue playing my JP though because, I don't know. We'll see because this game is very grind heavy. So we'll see. I might be able to play both because I can have one always farming while I'm playing the other one more manual. So I might be able to swing it. But it's going to depend on how soon Ninja Tribes comes out and how soon maybe some other games might drop because then I'm going to have to like kind of separate my attention a little bit. And I don't want to kill myself trying to play way too many accounts at once for too many different gachas. So we'll have to see. But I'll try to stick with JP and Global for a period of time and see how well it does. If just Grand Cross completely blows up on my channel and it just becomes like, hey man, this is the content I need to make all the time, then I might play JP and Global at the same time for a long time. We'll see. It's all going to depend. You know, like I said, it's all about the numbers, man. Because really the only thing JP would have to offer me outside of Global is I'd get to play test with new units before they come to Global, and I'd be able to showcase them on the channel. That's really the only benefit. That, and if they like release any kind of new content or any kind of new boss fights or anything like that, you know, I can show that off on the channel. So there are some advantages to running the JP and Global on my channel for sure. But we're just going to have to see if those advantages outweigh the time and effort needed. So we're going to see. No, this isn't Nagato, definitely. This is just Nag. I know he's using the same username in-game as Nagato is, but no, it's not him. My team is Green Escanor, Green Merlin, Green Estarossa, and Green Demon Meliodas. A lot of green, Aaron. The grass is greener on the other side, man. Yeah, I mean, like I figured, he's well. I don't know. Elizabeth is holding her or his own, fairly well so far. He's at 35% damage, and oh, he actually just jumped to the lead. Very interesting. Let me actually take a look here. Take a look at the damage. I'm very curious. Okay, so my noob team's ass is only doing 156k. And they're chilling up there in the 700s already. So mine and Elizabeth is duking it out for first place. 767 to 761. It's so goddamn close. It's anybody's game at this point. We're a little over halfway through the boss as well, so they definitely have some time. I'm very curious who's going to win that one out. Is it going to be... You know, place your bets, guys. Is it going to be mine or Elizabeth? Who's taking home the gold? Fucking love these boss fights too. I'm about to die, boy. I already knew I was gonna die. I can't handle this right now. Damn, boy. I KO'd. I think we just have to sit here and wait for it to go through. Man, I KO'd. That'd be cool if they had a feature in the future where I can actually spectate one of the other guys that are actually fighting the boss right now. I'd love if they had, dude, if they had a spectator mode. Oh, fuck me. I'll piss myself. The rewards don't really drop too much for me though, Colby, because I get last place every fight anyways. I might be losing out on what, 1 coin perhaps, but I might be getting more because I'm running hard mode over normal. Do you know how the pre-registration rewards will work with rerolling? If you reroll, you'll still get the rewards, gaming. Yeah, Colby, I'm too weak, bro. I'm running against a whole bunch of legends, man. I'm just a trainee. I'm a stable man right now. I'm out there cleaning up horse shit. Okay? The jester makes more money than me. The court jester walks around and tells me to clean his horse's shit. These guys are fucking white knights going out there, man, at the fucking round table, all taking turns with Arthur. Wink, wink. And I mean Saber Arthur, not King Arthur, the male version. That would, I mean, hey, if you're into that thing, I guess. I forgot to mention when I named who I was using. Oh, Aaron, I got you. So Aaron's Elizabeth IV. Okay. You're only 5% back in damage. You still have a chance here, but it looks like mine is pulling away a little bit. He's over 300k more now in damage. Freaking 1.4 million. Whoo! But yeah, for the pre-registration gaming, basically when you reroll, your pre-registration rewards will be there every single time because you're still going to be using the same, essentially the same account on your Google Play. You're going to still be using the same Google Play email. So your pre-registration rewards will always be there when you reroll. So you can reroll 100 times if you'd like and do your free multi, do your tutorial multi, try and get your Green Meliodas, and you're fine. My name's Kolb, and I'd appreciate it if I could get the next one. Are you... Okay, yeah, you are on my friends list. I do remember you now. Yep. Yeah, and I think you're actually next up anyways, Colby. I believe you're next on the list. Because I'm going in order of people here. So we used Elizabeth this fight, Nag, and mine, and then the next one, I'll grab the next 4 on the list. And then if we run out of people, we'll go back to the top and work our way through again. So it looks like these guys got it. Maybe we should just do normal just to speed this up. I have so many tickets to use. So if we keep doing it on hard and I keep dying, I'm not really helping the cause here of speeding this along. See, I still got 4. That's still more than what I got on normal, but it did take a little bit longer. So maybe we'll just keep spamming normal. Just for the sake of time. Alright, next one's up. We got 710 still to go. At least I won't die on normal too, so that it won't look as boring on the screen either. Alright, so next up on the list here, we already did you and you. We are down here to Erza. Somebody's a fairy tale fan. Grim. Then we got you. And then we got Moss. Let's see if these guys all join. Okay, they joined. Thanks for the run, Josh. No problem, mine. Like I said, when we get through these guys, we're probably going to go back to the top and work our way through again. Hey, Aaron, thanks for carrying my weak ass through hard mode, bro. I should be thanking you guys. I was weak sauce. I didn't do you guys any favors. I died like that. I'm too weak, man. I got to build up my characters more. Man, when I got sick, though, it really pushed me back. Because I was sick for like a week. And I was trying to get out videos when I could. And I just didn't feel like playing games that much. And, man, it set me way back. It sent me a whole week back. And that's not good. So we're trying to catch up. I don't know, Colby. Hopefully well, we'll see if you're on there for the next one then, I guess. Try running Red Elizabeth Healer with her passive unlocked as your 4th unit, since she will heal at the beginning of your turn. I could do that. I still got to build her up too, Aaron. I've not messed with my Red Elizabeth at all. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. There we go. I'm actually going to head to sleep now, Josh. Oh, thanks so much, Mine, for the run. Thanks for showing up in the stream as well. Catch you in the next one. What's up? It's your boy JD, not Canadian. What's up? What's up, Canadian? What's going on, man? I'm logged in, so I don't know. We'll double check it next run, Colby. We'll see if you're there. All right. Go and auto that up. So we should fly through this pretty quickly. Is our music still working? No, it's not. Hold on, guys. Did not have music on this entire stream. And I didn't even notice because no one mentioned it. I apologize, guys. We had no fucking music. Nani? Woof. You guys had to listen to my miserable ass for an hour and 51 minutes with no music. God damn, that must have been torture. Is the music too loud, guys? Are you hearing it fine? Music too low, too loud? Let me know. It's been about 8 months since JP launched, right? It's somewhere around there, 8 to 10 months, somewhere in that range, Karma. I think it came out last June. So it's going to be going on 9 months. Yeah. It's going to be going on about 9 months. But anyways, back to my question. Is the music too loud or is it too low? If somebody can verify that for me, I'd appreciate it. Alright, this boss is about almost halfway down. Too low, okay. Can you guys hear it okay now? Is it too loud now? Because I did turn it up quite a bit. Or is it just right? Alright, sweet. Good shit. Hey man, no problem, Canadian. We're going to be here for at least another half an hour or so. Because I want to do a few runs of this. And then we're going to do some PvP. And that's where I'm going to play a little bit more manual. That's when I feel like that's more of the more enjoyable type of content where I can play a little bit more hands-on and we can kind of talk about what's going on and all that good stuff. So PvP is going to be kind of fun to play in this game. Just because of how much I can interact with you guys in doing so. And I can't wait to play more harder, like when I get my account more built up, or at least when Global gets here and we're doing more harder end game type of content where I'm going to be playing more hands-on and more manual. That's also going to be really enjoyable for live streaming as well. I pretty much want to do like a lot of my end game stuff going forward in the future. Like, you know, somewhere end of March when my global account is really well established. That's when we're going to be doing a lot of streaming. Because I want to do all that end game type of stuff on stream. Because it's fun. It's fun to watch. It's fun content. Grand Cross has streamable content, which is great. A lot of mobile games lack streamable content, and it makes it hard to stream because then you're going to be just watching me stream an auto fight repeated a million gazillion times. And it works for a few streams, but after that you're just like, bruh, not this again. Alright, the boss is almost dead. I did 299,000 damage. Woo! And there we go. Finishing blow. Somebody just did 128k. Nice. Let's see how many I even get. I know I'm going to get last place, but how much did I get? I actually got 4. So I get the same in hard mode as I do in normal, except normal is a lot faster. Alright. We're going to be selecting the next group of 4. We're going to do maybe 3 more of these. And then we'll do PvP to finish off the stream. I think that sounds fair. That way you guys aren't waiting too long And we'll try to burn through some more of these later on, whenever I get to it. Alright, so we need to find... Yeah, I'm not seeing you, man. You're not there, Colby. You're not there. Gosh, will you make a video on how to reroll in global? Yes, it's a very simple process, Cecil. You literally just clear data from within the app, not actually from your from your phone settings. It's actually through the in-app, so you don't have to keep doing the big download over and over again. So it's pretty simple. I will warn you though, the reroll process is still long because you have to go through a long-ass tutorial every single time. So I will warn you guys, this reroll process is not quick, but it is what it is. All you need, but the saving grace here, okay, the glass half full here is you only need to reroll for very minimum units. You need to reroll for Green Meliodas in the tutorial multi, and that's really the biggest thing you need to aim for. So it ain't like a lot of games where you got to go for 2, 3, 4 SSRs and a multi and one multi to consider that a good reroll. You don't got to do that shit. So thank fuck for that. And another good thing is the tutorial multi only has, I think, like 4 or 5 SSRs. So you have a like 20% chance when you do get an SSR that it's going to be the one that you're trying to reroll for. So that's also very helpful. Thanks, gaming. A bunch of Rebirth ones spread. Reading manga since Ragnarok is closing soon. I have a question to all JP players who are on the stream. Is there one bad thing about this game? I just restarted my game. Okay, Colby, I'll wait for you. I'll wait a minute. Karma, to be honest, the only bad thing I've seen with this game is the screen that you have to wait between moving from one area to another, especially if it's in like the world map where you actually have to watch the boar hat moving from a location to another location. Can be a bit repetitive if you're doing a lot of manual play for a few hours. It might get a bit tiring. You kind of just want it to be instant, like be able to turn that off. That, in my opinion, and that's if I'm being very super nitpicky here, because it's not really a bad thing. It's just kind of a time waster, in my opinion. At least it's better than a loading screen. Fuck loading screens, okay? At least that's better than a loading screen. But yeah, that'd be my little nitpick there. Maybe they could make some things with gold a bit cheaper in the beginning as well. Maybe have a little bit more like upgrade discounts. Maybe hold those every couple weeks or so for like maybe the weekends or something. If they do that, great. So I mean, being super nitpicky here, of course. I'll join if no one else does. Yeah, I'm just waiting to see. Let me back out of this real quick. And let me see if he's in there now. Kolb. There you are, bro. We got you. Okay, so we got to get him in there. We got to get Hokusai in there. Do not believe I took them last time. So I'll take them. And everyone else has already went once. So now we're going back up to the top of the list. So Erza. There we go. See if everybody joins. If they don't, I'll go add some more. Okay, everybody joined. Awesome. So next run, we'll add another 4 people. And then we'll do another run after that. And then it's to PvP we go. Alright, perfect. If you don't get him in your multi, you have to re-roll. This game looks like it'll be super fun. Absolutely, Zach. Absolutely. Wow, where did we just get a burst of people showing up? We're almost at 50 viewers now. Welcome, everyone. We've had a great 2 hours and 3 seconds. Auto that shit up. in game for another run whenever. Nice era, nice. Yeah, but BC gave you 100 possible rerolls. The problem though with the way Black Clover rerolled was you were rerolling a single summon 100 times, and you had to do it up to 100 singles. So if you didn't get lucky in like your first 10-15 singles, you had to sit there and watch the game download over and over and over. You could be sitting there for 20-30 goddamn minutes going through these single summons on one reroll, and then if you don't pull the Mimosa or the Mars, then you have to reroll after sitting there for 30 fucking minutes clicking one at a time. It was mental, man. It was mental. With this game, you get a actual legit full-on multi-summon instantly after you complete the tutorial. You get a free multi-tutorial summon, and you have 1 in 5 chance to pull the unit that you need, because there's only like 5 SSRs in the banner, and the one that you want is Green Meliodas. So you have a 20% chance, which is very good. There's even a good opportunity where you might even pull multiple Meliodases in one multi. I don't actually know if you can get multiple in the tutorial. Somebody else would have to verify that. If they've done it, verify it. Otherwise, you might only be able to get one. But if you can't get multiple SSR in the tutorial, that's even better. The SR Gil Thunder, the SR, Red and Green, Hawk, Elizabeth are solid units. Obviously, you're going to get your King from Story. So you're going to start off a pretty strong account without even really summoning that much. Just buy the free and easy to get units that they give you in this game. Just outright, you're going to have a strong setup that's going to get you to mid-game easily. No joke. I mean, if you look at my account right now, I've had terrible luck in this game with summons. I'm pretty much doing all this content with the free-to-play units outside of my green Estarossa that I got on my reroll. Because I rerolled the tutorial banner, and then I rerolled the first banner, which at that time Green Estarossa was up, and I pulled him on my multi-summon. So whatever the banner is going to be, you're probably going to reroll on that as well on top of your Green Meliodas, and that's how you're going to start your account. And from what I can tell, the way they're doing the backdrop for all the characters, maybe we're going to get a Meliodas in our first banner. I know a lot of people were hoping for the green Escanor, but I don't know. I really don't know what they're going to do with the global release banner. I don't know what it's going to be. It's going to have to be a fan favorite, though. They got to get the global players hyped. So it's either going to be an Escanor or a Meliodas. That's just my opinion. It's going to be a Meliodas or an Escanor, hands down. I'm 99.9% confident in that. But we'll see. But now our goal is to try to get a good part of those 1.5 million pre-registered people in here in streams. That's right, Canadian, bro. Could you imagine 1.5 million people in a stream, man? My channel would break. My chat would break. I wouldn't even be able to catch up with that shit. I'd just be looking at a wall of white text endlessly. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, on March 3rd is going to be a big day for me on this channel because I'm really looking for a main game that can really just push this channel to the next level. We have not carried a main game on this channel since 2018. We've been living on this channel through side games since 2018 when I quit Duel Links after covering it for over 2 years. From closed beta all the way to, going into the 2-year anniversary, I played that game exclusively on this channel. And, well, not exclusively. That was a dumb word to use. Other YouTubers were playing it too. I was playing it mainly. There we go. There's a fucking right terminology. I was playing it mainly on this channel. And not much of any other content. So that was my last main game. So we've been growing on this channel through a lot of bad side games. So I'm confident that if we get a good main game, we can really propel. We can really go forward. Because we can't do extreme, sorry. Because I'm really good at making guides and stuff like that. I can learn a game inside and out like that. through practice, research, the assistance of veteran players, looking at Discord groups, talking to the right people. I try to get knowledge as much as I can, take it all in, absorb it, and then boom, I unleash it onto the interwebs. Alright, so we're going to start with Moss now, Elizabeth again, we're going back to Nag, and going back to Grim. Alright. I'll be around for the foreseeable future, so you're stuck with me. Alright, Canadian. All good, man. Imagine re-rolling for the whole day, only getting the worst SSR character in the tutorial multi. That would be some bad luck karma. That would be, well, you know what? That'd be some bad karma. There you go. It's your name's right in there, man. That'd be some bad karma. Who the hell did you fucking piss off? Alright. And let's get on. You know how many games usually do big events and rewards and giveaways at 1 million downloads? Do you think we will reach that too fast? They will have to skip it? No, gaming. If we hit 1 million downloads in the first week, fucking Netmarble will eat that shit up. They'll fucking brag about that. They'll tell the whole goddamn world, hey, look, our game hit 1 million installs in the first fucking week. Take that, you fucking peons. They'll fucking eat that shit up. They'll give us a fucking big reward for it. Hell, they'll probably give us a free multi-summon for that shit. They'll give us a multi-summon and fucking 2 or 3 SSR tickets. They will gloat like a motherfucker because they will tell the world, hey, if you ain't playing this game, there's something wrong with you. We got 1 million people already installing this game and enjoying it, and we're doing this big-ass celebration for it. They will milk the shit out of that, no doubt. And I'll fucking love every second of it. I'll be like, oh yeah, free shit. Free shit! The only free shit I don't want are STDs. I'll take everything else, though, to go! Brought to you by fucking Raid Shadow Legends. Brought to you by Shade Shadow Legends. That's what they should call it. Brought to you by Shade Shadow Legends. Fuck. Well, about 15% in there on damage. Woo! We're being critical right now. It's not you, it's me, you see. It's not love. Almost 25% damage. There's something desperately wrong. That fucking demon should not have ate the everlasting gobstopper of fucking Willy Wonka's, man. Because as soon as he got to the fucking grape, he turned into a fucking grape-looking demon. You know what that fucking demon reminds me of? One of the monsters from Monsters, Inc. You guys know what I'm talking about? He looks like... Oh, fuck, what monster was that? He looks like one of the monsters from fucking Monster, Inc. God damn it. I can't put my finger on it. I'm sitting there looking at his face and I'm like, that looks like one of those damn monsters from Monsters, Inc., bro. I can't remember which one it was, though. Like, what the name of it was. Yep. Yeah, the purple guy. And it was funny because he's purplish. You know he's blue, but he looked purplish. Will you keep playing KonoSuba? Siryu, I'm going to be doing another KonoSuba video perhaps tomorrow. I don't know yet. I'm still re-rolling. I had terrible luck for a whole fucking day. I'm going to try and re-roll and get a better account. I'm going to try and learn what some of the characters are going to do. I'm going to do another gameplay video. Maybe I'll show you guys how to play with a VPN. So I know a lot of people are asking that and they're having problems with it. So I'll see how that video does. Because with KonoSuba, since it's not something I'm really familiar with or like really invested into because I've never really watched anime, I'm going to take that video to video. If I see video 1 does good and then video 2 does good, then I'll make a video 3. If video 3 does good, I'll make a video 4. So I'm going to take that one video by video. And if it starts becoming more of a consistent thing, then I'll definitely invest more time into it, because the numbers have to be there for me to want to go out of my way and really like go out of my way and say, okay, this is doing good on my channel. I better go watch the anime. I better go research a little bit more and see what these characters can do, because that's how I do it. Because at this time, I'm not really heavily invested into it because I'm not really familiar with it, if that makes sense. So we're going to take it video at a time, see how it does. If it performs well, then I'll definitely keep coming back to it. Maybe try to alert channels like Seth the Programmer or the ordering about this game to hype it up more. I've definitely probably I don't know how much more I could possibly hype this up on my channel. It's literally my channel's trailer right now. The pre-registration for this game, I hyped up the 1.5 million plus pre-registers. I've done several videos talking about that stuff, and I'm going to be pumping out more guides. So if people watch this channel, they should know how good this game is and how hyped it is. Hopefully. Hopefully. The blue demon turned into a red demon. What? There's a conspiracy theory. Alright, another 4. Basically, I just get 4. At this point, I just need to live in the 4-coin world, because that's what I'm going to get every time. Okay, wish you the best. Good luck on the next video. Hey, no problem, Siriu. Thanks for coming, man. 7 Deadly Sins Shadow Legends crossover on release. Oh, Alejandro, please don't fuck with me like that, man. I couldn't handle that. Yo, what's up, Kenny? How's it going, bro? Alright, we're going to do one more, guys, and then we're going to play some PvP, because I know a lot of you have been waiting very patiently. 2 hours and 12 minutes, still no PvP. You're probably, where's the PvP, man? It's in the fucking title, clickbait. So I'm going to do a few PvP matches at the end, because then it won't be clickbait. Cha-ching. Money. Alright. Let's see, who was next? I believe we're back to Moss again. Okusai. Can't read your name, I'm sorry. And then we're back up to JR again. Alright. Blue to red is just becoming shiny like Gyarados did in Pokemon. By the way, have you guys seen the new Pokemon on Netflix? Me and the fam watched that earlier today. It came out yesterday, but we didn't have time. We had stuff to do. We had to go hunting for a new vehicle for the missus, because she's been asking for a new vehicle for a long time. So we had to go to the dealership and get scammed. Obviously, that's what their whole job is to fucking scam you. So we had to go and get a new vehicle. So we didn't have really much time to deal with that shit yesterday. But we watched it today, and very interesting art style choice that they chose for that, for the basically redone Mewtwo movie. It was good though. I'm not gonna spoil nothing, because I don't want to. In case you guys haven't seen it and you're looking to see it, I'm not gonna spoil it. But it was pretty good. The art style, it takes a minute to get used to, but it was good. Yo, what's up, Taw? How's it going, man? When is the reroll guide coming? Says Kenny. You killed Kenny. Kenny, the reroll guide will probably be here March something. It'll be March 1st or 2nd. I'm not going to promise you on one of those 2 days. It'll be one of those 2 days. Within that 48-hour period. It'll be here before global release. Do not worry. But it'll be either March 1st or the 2nd. Because whatever day I choose to release that, the opposite day is going to have the complete beginner guide. In that fucking video, I'm going to tell you guys right now, it's probably going to be 30 minutes to an hour long. No lie, because you know how I like to do my beginner guides. They're full, complete beginner guides. I tell you everything as best I can in as much detail as possible, because I don't want to miss too much stuff. And I know a lot of players come in. This is what I don't understand about these some beginner guides, where they come in, they're like 15 minutes long. I'm like, you cannot teach a player that has no idea about this game how to play it in 15 minutes. You're not doing your job good as a YouTuber if your beginner guide's 15 minutes. I'm sorry. It's bullshit. I've seen every beginner guide I could think of for a game that's been 15 minutes long, 20 minutes long. They skip so much information. They just skip over it. They're like, oh, guys, this is PvP. And then they jump to the next topic. They don't tell you anything about PvP. Oh, hey, guys, this is where you farm. And then they jump over and go to another area. But they don't tell you about what you can farm and what you farm and where you should farm. They just say, oh, yeah, that's farming. That's PvP. This button does that. That's all you do. It's like, oh, this is gear. But not talk about how gear works. It drives me fucking nuts. I'm looking at these beginner guides and I'm like, okay, so if I'm a casual player and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing and I watch this video, I'm just sitting there thinking, oh, cool, I know what all the buttons do. But that's it. I don't know anything else. I know what the buttons do. That's cool. I can read. Thanks. Hate that shit. And they do it all the time, these fucking YouTubers. It's like, make a beginner guide from start to finish. Put in the detail. Put in the effort. You only have to make a beginner guide video one time. Once. So, at least put in some goddamn effort into it. If you're going to jump into a stage, talk about the stage. Talk about the enemy. Talk about some of the teams that you could use. Some of the early game characters that you can utilize for that stage. Talk about some of the stuff that you can farm. What that stuff does. And that's just one aspect. You can literally take 5 minutes of content from just this fight alone. Because I could tell you, oh, hey, what this boss is. What are you fighting this boss for? What is the stuff going on the left side? Why are these characters ranked 1, 2, 3, and 4 with a, colored icon with a crown next to it? What does that mean? And then after you beat it and you get the rewards for it, okay, you get these coins. What do these coins do? The HP bar. What's those little circles underneath the HP bar? What's that mean? What are the little icons above the HP bar? What's the icons above your character? There's literally 5 to 10 minutes of stuff I could talk about with just this fight alone. And I guarantee you, you'll watch a beginner guide video and they'll say, this is a boss fight. Next. Fucking. Pisses me off. Sorry, guys. I went on a rant. Yeah, Canadian. Yeah, it was Adam. I already saw that video. Good. I'm so hyped about new Blue Eye support. Duel Links is getting spicy. Oh, fuck, Tom. I saw that, dude. They added Spirit. Spirit, White Dragon, Spirit. Nani? I saw that they also added Maiden with Eyes of Blue, like WTF. And then I saw some of the Light Sworn support that they added along with it. So that's definitely going to be a new meta. No doubt about it. Yeah, we're going to be playing Naruto on the channel as soon as Ninja Tribes comes out gaming. Ultimate channel for explaining stuff is Swag Kage, covering Naruto stuff. Laugh Light, he's really good. Yes, I watch Swag Kage quite a bit, especially when he does his verse battles. Very, very cool. Him and Seth the Programmer, I've even seen them collab. I definitely, I love YouTubers that will take the attention to detail to heart. Those are some of my more favored YouTubers, and those are the ones that are worthy more of your subscription than these YouTubers that go out and make a 5-minute video when it really needs to be a 15 to 20-minute video because they're worried about their viewers. Oh, I won't get enough views if I only have fucking 5 minutes. If I make it 10 minutes, they won't fucking click on my ads. Rip! Fucking sorry pieces of excuses of human beings. What the fuck? When you care more about your ad revenue than your fucking content, just get the fuck off online. Get off YouTube. Pisses me off. Sure, I want ad revenue because I want to eventually do this full time. Sure, that's the dream. But I'm not going to fucking devalue my content. If my video needs to be 5 minutes, I'll make it 5 minutes. If my video needs to be an hour long, I'll make it an hour long. Sure, people might only watch 10 to 15 minutes of it because they skip through it. But for those of you that watch the whole hour, you're taking in a lot of information, and I'm glad to provide it. I mean, fuck, man. It is what it is. But, I mean, again, every YouTuber is different, so whatever. Alright, let's do some PvP now, guys. Woo! Ran away. Content creation has no standards these days. Dude, man. Bro, it's the truth. It is the truth. But I'm going to do my thing. People enjoy my thing. So I'm going to keep... Well, that sounded sexual as fuck. But I'm going to keep doing my thing. And, You know, stick to it. Stick to what works, man. If I want to give you guys a lot of detail, I'm going to give you a lot of detail. At least you can't say I don't try. At least I don't have to worry about that being thrown in my face ever in my life. Like, you didn't try hard enough. I definitely tried. All right. It is PvP time. Need to go up. What am I doing? Go to my daily missions real quick. Yep. Gotta really do some of these really quick at some point too. Ooh. PvP. Yep. Now, I don't believe I'm gold yet. I really don't. I think I'm like in silver right now because I've not played too many PvP matches. So there's that. I think I need to change up my team real quick too before we jump in. I know we're gonna be playing like a lot of bots, a lot of bot teams, but whatever. Yeah, my points are very high. Where are they at? Let's see. Yeah, I'm only 1,500. Boy, I'm 12-0, so I'm undefeated, man. Is that the team I want to run? Yes, it is. Because I don't really need counter Meliodas at the moment when I'm running as Rosa. So I like to run my Gil Thunder instead. I don't know if I want to sub. If I want to put my Elizabeth as a sub. Nah, we're good. We should be fine. We'll be fine. Neptune, I forget who else it was. Siriu or whatever their name was. I do apologize if I mispronounced that, but I told them that I'll try and get a KonoSuba video up tomorrow because I was still re-rolling and I didn't get a good account, so I'm gonna have to continue to re-roll. And after I'm done re-rolling, I'll try to make like another gameplay video, or maybe I'll just make a video on how to play with a VPN, and we'll see how that video does. If it does pretty well like my first one, then there'll be a third video, and then if that does well, a fourth video, and so on and so forth. So we're gonna take that video at a time. Yeah, Green Gill is super good. He got a great skill set because he increases your defense. And he can buff your attack. I mean, he's solid. He's such a good SR. Such a good SR. Alright, we gotta deal with these barrier bullshit. You know how that is. Okay, we're gonna do that. Yeah, we're gonna try and work that down so we can start petrifying shit. I know this team's pretty weak sauce, but I like to take every PvP match like it's a competition because it gets you in the habit of not misplaying. So when you are facing stronger opponents, like real players that are actually going to have a strategy, you're already in the habit of making decent plays. If you get sloppy and then you run into a solid team and you play sloppy, then you're going to pay for it. So definitely don't want to do that. So he's basically going to go down right here. This will take him out. And then we're going to go ahead and lock down, because you're almost at your ult. So we're just going to go and lock down that Gother. That's what we'll do there. We're getting our ultimates pretty well charged up as well for both those units. So we're going to go and lock that Gother down. Bringing out Bond. Okay, getting debuffed, so we're gonna have to cleanse. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and cleanse. We're gonna go ahead and do our ult, and then we'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and set up counter as well. Because when the AI is so stupid, they'll just keep attacking SROs. Real players will not do that because that would be just suicide. And then we're going to nuke. Nice. And we got a critical on that Maryland as well. Not bad, not bad. Got a little damage in there. Let's try and see if we could take out that Merlin. Let's see. I don't think we're going to be able to. I could lock her down, though. Without sacrificing a skill. Yeah, let's go ahead and just lock her down. Alright. She's almost dead. This might actually, let me see, this might actually kill her. I don't think it will, though. It might. Well, we got a crit, so yep, it did. Nice. That worked out better than I wanted it to. Good shit. My favorite PvP team is the Pen team with Blue, Demon, Melly, and Lilia. Sorry. Haven't started playing yet. I was curious how the PvP RNG is in this game, stacked up against something like E7, right? RNG. Guessing barrier is the meta. Just sound like the white version of FG. Yo! Hey guys, it's FG. This is the place to be. No, that doesn't work for me. Oh no, I wasn't paying attention. No! I wasn't paying attention, bro. But yeah, no, that intro don't work for me. It's just it doesn't feel natural. Have y'all seen the disappointing Doom Eternal TV spot the Bethesda did? No, I heard about the new Doom. I've not checked that out. Is it pretty much just cut and dry like the same, like the last one or two they've made? So that's gonna be AoE. That's gonna take that out. That for sure. The Gother is dead meat. Do this and that's fine. That's fine. That Gother is dead. They animated the jugs. They wanted to make sure that you knew Deanne was a woman. If you didn't already know. Alright, defense down, attack down. That didn't do jack shit. Alright, let's cleanse, and we'll do this. Boom, boom, and bam. Go, piggy. Alright, next turn, that's game over. So that's one PvP match down. Alright. That'll finish him off, so it really doesn't matter what we click after that, because he's dead. He's dead. Elizabeth is about to take him down with the pig. Boom. Alright. Next PvP match. Hopefully we have a higher CP this time, that way we get the first turn. I like getting first turns, because that's kind of how the starting of the fight is really determined, is who has a higher CP. If your CP is higher than the opponent, you get to take the first turn. So that's what's different from E7, if that makes sense to you. Who asked that question? Nope. So that's one of the differences you're going to see definitely from this, in terms of a little bit of RNG at the beginning of the fight. If your CP is higher than the opponent, you get first turn. So if you're not confident in having a higher CP, then there might be some builds out there that are built more for a second turn play, with the skill set synergy on top of passives. So there probably is like second turn teams out there. There might be some builds for that people have set up for PvP. Yay, we're gonna go first, baby. Woo! Hashtag going first. I think this is a real team. This doesn't look like an AI team. This might be, yeah, I think this is a legit real team. Oh shit, is this my real fight, Nani? I'm a little bit nervous, fellas. I can't contain my excitement right now. What do I do with myself? Nani? Let's go ahead and debuff him, attack him. No! Fucking 10 seconds, I wasn't paying attention. No! Fuck! Okay, I lower... King, he's probably gonna cleanse now. Fuck. That is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to lower his king's defense, and then I wanted to go in there hard with my Estarossa. Fuck. That wasn't good. Yeah, just think of it as an AI. Yeah, a really strong AI. Yeah, we definitely want to do that. Yep, we're gonna go ahead and target him, and we're just gonna use that and hope that they're running. I can't remember if that Elizabeth has AOE or not to trigger our counter from Estarossa. Otherwise, hopefully that the player is not very smart and they attack Estarossa anyway. They did. Oh my god, why? And they did it again? Lol. Okay. Sure. Let's see here. So we can go ahead and debuff that king. Then we can bring this down here, and then we're gonna go ahead and lock down that Elizabeth. And that's what we're gonna do. That's our play. Alright, we're going to lock down that Elizabeth. Now they're going to be forced to use a cleanse to get that ult off. So this will be another cleanse. They're going to have to cleanse. Ooh, they didn't cleanse? Did they not have any cards? Shit. Okay. Okay. That's sweet as fuck, I guess. Kind of locked us down a bit, though. So we can't cleanse ourselves, so we can't use our ult with King. But we might be able to take that King out with a debuff, attack, and another attack. Let's hope. Oh, shit. Yikes! We got King. Alright, good. Now they lost their cleanser. Good shit, good shit. Who they bringing in? Oh, Galland. Or Golland. Fuck. Okay. I believe he's a single target nuker. Yep, his commandment just activated. Hopefully they don't take my king out. If they don't take my king out, we could probably perhaps one turn that Golland. We'll see. Oh, fuck. Hopefully this doesn't hit hard. Oh, that's a heal. Oh, that was a wasted heal. That was a waste. I mean, I guess they kind of had it too because their Elizabeth was pretty low. But we're going to go ahead and try and take out that Gallon and get it down to the Meliodas. Because I know Meliodas is a single target, so I'm not too worried about him right now. But we're going to go ahead and do this, and we're also going to throw in a single target there. And hopefully we can take out that Gallon. We're going to be doing a nuke, an AoE, and then another... Oh, yeah, we're good. We got him. We got him. Awesome. So this will take him out, and which means my my attack is going to redirect to the Meliodas. Not bad. All right. So far, so good. We haven't even had to use any heals yet, and thankfully, Estarossa heals himself, so that's good. This is going to hurt a little bit. Oh, yeah. That didn't do too much. We're good. They did get the confused, but we're going to go ahead and we're actually going to go ahead and heal here and cleanse. And then we're going to go ahead, keep targeting this Meliodas, because we know, because I was not familiar with that Elizabeth, so that's why I didn't know what the ult was. There's still a lot of characters. I'm still learning what they do. So since we know that her ultimate is just a heal, we're just going to keep beating the shit out of that Meliodas, and then that's game over. Because that Elizabeth isn't going to do shit. That counter did hurt. Thankfully, Meliodas can only counter once. Could you imagine him doing that multiple times in one turn? Holy fuck. Okay. Alright. Take out that Meliodas. I'm about tired of his ass. Let's go ahead and do this. So we're going to take him out right now. goodbye. And then we're going to lock down the Elizabeth. And that's pretty much going to wrap it up. Yeah, we're doing fine. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and nuke. And this should, like I said, this should just pretty much wrap. Actually, we're going to go ahead and reset these. Let me see real quick. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, well, we got it. I'd have preferred to have the debuff in front, but the cards just didn't line up properly. I don't think Rose is going to one-shot. They're going to be able to heal again. Yep. Back to full, but that's fine. Let's see. So we want a debuff. We'll do this, and then we'll lock her down again. No criticals, unfortunately. Rip the dream, bro. So we're going to cleanse, debuff, nuke. All right. See what we can do here. There we go. Nice. So she'll be dead next turn. GG. Yeah, they stalling my ass hard, bro. Hardcore stalling right now, man. For real. We're going more offensive, though. We're gonna beat this bitch down. There we go. GG. Nice. So that was my first fight against actually a real player, not an AI. That was fun. That was fun. We got the W, so at least I didn't get embarrassed in the first attempt. That would have been miserable. But hey, we got it. Cool, thanks for explaining that. No problem, nope. They put a rap song in the Doom Eternal TV spot. Oh man, why the hell they do that shit? Have a good night. I really enjoyed your stream. Oh, I didn't even see you leave gaming. Sorry about that, man. If you're still here though, thanks so much. Or if you watch us later, appreciate it. Trying to stall as hard as possible. Playing gold. I don't know. I don't think we were in gold. I think we're still in silver 5, I believe. Normally you don't see real players until you get to gold, but maybe more players are starting to play now in JP to get a feel for global, so you might start running into more real players in silver now, I guess. This looks like it's another real... Yeah, this is definitely another real player. We got a whole team of reds, and we're green for the most part. RIP, bro! This is interesting. Well then. That Esther Rose is probably going to be the one that we should be targeting too. Oh man. Oh man. This oof, that red Escanor could really fuck our world up. We have ran into a very heavy counter right now. This now beat a red team with green. Oh yeah. we're playing Pokemon, man. We don't give a fuck about about typing, bro. Fuck typing, man. What is typing, dude? Yeah, we definitely need it. Well, I might just have to. God damn it. I need to take one of them out. Oh my god. Okay, not bad damage. We did about 16k there between the two, and they don't really have any healers right now in their lineup at the moment, so might just have to slowly pick out them all. I don't want that Gother to get his ultimate up, but he's going to, unfortunately. And that's going to hurt that AoE damage on all... Well, I mean, our king is a blue, but still, fuck, bro. We do have a healing. We're going to save that healing. We're going to definitely save that healing up. We're going to lock down that fucking Meliodas. He can go fuck himself. So, we have that. I mean, our king right now is our trump card. He's really what we got going on right now. Get some criticals, please. Oh, rip. At least we locked them down for the time being. We spared ourselves a turn. We do have another heal in our back pocket with cleanse, so that's good. Shit. All those buffs. Oh, that hurt. That hurt a lot, bro. That hurt a lot. We have to heal. We are way too low in HP right now. Holy shit. Our back pocket heal kind of went down the drain. This is just a very hard counter right now to our team. Red Escanor, 2 OP. 2 OP. Shit. Yeah, we're gonna lose this one, boys. There's nothing we can fucking do against this team. There's not a damn thing we can do. Yeah, that fucking Escanor is about to light us up. Shit, man. This is not good. This is not good. Rip the dream, boys. We just got put in a bad matchup. Yep, he's about to light us up. Ouch. That's a cool animation. Alright. Well. Oh. Reset that. Reset that. Attack up. Yep. See if we can at least take one person with us. I doubt it, though. I don't think we're even going to kill the... Because I think my skill level for this obviously just 1 on my ultimate, so... I don't think... Well, it was close! It was close. We almost took 1 out. Almost took 2 out. They're definitely going to be targeting probably my Bond, or not my King. They're probably going to be targeting my King now. There goes my Gale Thunder. Oh shit, he actually survived that. Wow. That's actually pretty impressive. Can't believe that. Oof. Damn. I can heal up. And then, I mean, shit, that's all I can do. I'm like just hanging on here. I just want to take at least one of them down. Yo, we got 1 down. Okay, cool. I feel a little bit better now about this loss. We lost going out with a fight. We at least took one of their teammates down. Almost a second one. We might actually get that the Gother down too. So I don't feel as bad about this loss anymore. Man. If we could get another special up, though, if we had enough time to be able to get another ultimate up though with my King, and there could have been a small potential for a comeback, but we're not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. That actually kind of helped a little bit. We're gonna take that Gother out now, so we can at least say we took 2 of them out. I'm hoping we can take that out. Yo, all right, nice. So not bad, not a bad loss. We actually fought back a little bit there, and you know we went down swinging. Now, we took 2 of his 4 units out, and we had a very bad counter matchup. That was just a bad mismatch. There's nothing we could have done. But I'm okay with that loss now. If we would have took nothing out, and if we just got completely swept, I'd have been very upset, but I'm okay with that loss now. Is that Saitama and Nani? Hopefully we don't get a bad matchup like that again. We don't want to fight an all-red team. That was miserable. Let's see, who are we fighting? Oh, okay. It's a little bit more evenly matched team. They're going to go first, unfortunately. That kind of sucks. But we got 2 reds and a blue. Not sure what their sub is either. But we're going to have to deal with that king ASAP. Halbram is also going to be a bitch. Gother. Honey. And he already stoned me. I've been stoned, daddy. Alright. Well, fuck that. Fuck that. Kind of sucks I had to waste a cleanse on turn 1, but that dude got lucky. He got good RNG. What can you do, man? When you got it, you got it. Heart of the cards, bro. Alright. He wasted a cleanse just for what? I don't know about all that. I don't feel like he really needed the cleanse there. He only had a very temporary debuff, and it was just 1 unit. I don't know why he cleansed, but whatever. Alright, what do we got to work with? We can debuff here, which might not be a bad idea. And then we can just keep playing aggressive. We need to take down his king, because it's going to come down to whose king is the last one on the field. That's going to be really problematic, because then you're going to have the killing and the debuffing and a very solid ultimate AoE. So if we can take out the king, I like our chances a lot better. Looks like he's going in with Halbram. Okay. Yep. And we're going to counter. He's just going to... I'm going to counter the shit out of that thing. Fuck, his special is up now. Yay. And we can't even lock him down because we don't have a second card on there for our boy. So... we're just going to keep doing what we're doing. I mean, that's all we can really do right now. We'll have a heal ready to go. That Halbram's going to hit hard as fuck. But we are almost killing that king. So, and we got 2 ultimates ready to go. As long as our Estarossa doesn't die here. Which I don't think he will, because we do have an attack down. And he's gonna cleanse. Okay, so he's gonna go all in on my Estarossa here. I will counter here, get him down. Okay. All right. Oh, he didn't go ult. All right. Let's see. Should I try and take him out, or should I go for the... well... ooh, fuck. All right. So what we're gonna do is... this is not good. We're gonna actually go for the Halbram. Oh, no. We're going to go for king. And we're going to do this. And then we're just... not much else I can do right now. My cards weren't lined up very well. And I'm just hoping that this nukes them. Thank you. Okay, we got rid of the king. Good. Whew. Good shit. And we got a crit on that, too. That's nice. So Halbram's going to be dying soon. So he's running a Merlin. Okay. I think we're in good position right now. I think we're okay. I think we're fine. Halbram is dead. GG. Now we're going to start working on that. Gother. Yeah, we're definitely in the driver's seat now. We're doing fine. We're going to go ahead and cleanse, get rid of those attack debuffs. Actually, let me get rid of that one. Let me reset that. Let me go ahead and use this. Didn't really want to waste a healing on that, but I wanted to kind of drop that down. And then go in. I should have actually did the debuff first. Whatever. Made a little bit of a misplay there. But we're still going to do pretty decent damage. Yeah, so the Gother is now about halfway down. A little under, actually. And now we're going to be able to nuke next turn. AoE nuke. Yep, going in with his ult. Which is going to actually take away our... I forgot that Gother actually takes away our fucking ult gauge. So that actually kind of sucked a little bit. but we're still in pretty good position here. So we're going to go with you. Go with you. Go with you. Gonna keep burning down that Gother. Alright. Hopefully we can kill that Gother on a counter, and then we'll just have to deal with the Merlin, and that's GG. Yeah, he died completely with counters. He got countered out. Okay, we're going to counter on that Merlin. I did some really good damage on Merlin. We got neutrality on... We're neutral in typing, so that helps a little bit. So we're just gonna keep. Well, actually, no. Reset that. Debuff, attack. So hopefully Elizabeth can take out that Gother. I think we will. I'm hoping we do. Cross fingers. Yeah, we're gonna get him right here. Nice. Then we just gotta deal with Merlin. Got a attack debuff at the moment. And we're set. So, all good, man. Of course, lowered my ult gauge again. So, they're really trying to play out my ults, but it ain't going to really matter at this point. We're going to go ahead and just move these down here. We're going to go ahead and use the debuff. And then we're going to go ahead and lock that Merlin down. So, she can't use her ult either. And then, hopefully, next turn we can take her out. Oh, we got crits too. Nice. Oh, yeah, she's done. We got it. We got it, boys. And we're going to finish it off with a ultimate. We're just going to take her out with an ult. There we go. GG. Sweet. Nice. So, playing against real players, 2 out of 3 not bad, as they say in baseball. You're watching anime full-time Magister. I don't think I've ever seen that one. Good stuff, fellas. Good stuff. Nice. So, we're going to do one more PvP fight, and then we're going to call it a stream. Hope you guys are enjoying so far. I know we lost a lot of people because it's getting pretty late in the day. The stream's been going on for a long time. Hell, we've been streaming for goddamn, what, 3 hours? Man. 2 hours and 52 minutes. So it will be 3 hours. So, 3-hour stream, fellas. It's been a while. But I do appreciate y'all being here. Like I said, when Global drops, these live streams are going to be lit. We're going to have so much more people in here. We'll have lots of good conversations, lots of good questions and answers and all that good stuff. It's a mixed bag. All right, we're going to go first. Hell yeah. Putting in two greens and a red. All right. Go ahead and just let's go in. Oh shit, I should debuff first. God damn it, I gotta quit doing that. Debuff. And then we'll use Elizabeth's attack skill next turn, and then that'll drop those 2 downs, and we can lock somebody up when we need to. We'll save that for when they pull out maybe an ult or if they're getting low and or what have you, and we'll try to lock them down. Okay, we're gonna get our counter. Oh yeah, Estro is gonna be countering like a champ. Let's see. We'll actually move these over here. We'll play a little bit more ballsy here, and we're just gonna play a little bit more aggressive. Yep. Slowly chipping away. Because if we can set up for that ult with King, we might be able to just take 3 out in one go here, which might be our game plan, to be honest. We just can't let that Gother get our ult before our King does, because then he'll just lower our ult gauge, and we don't want that shit. So, and of course, that fucking Merlin targets my King. What the fuck? We're gonna lock that Gother down, because we don't want our Elizabeth to lose any of her ult gauge. Do this, and do that. Boom. Lower defense. Get our counters up and lock down. And then we should take that Gother out next turn anyways. He's pretty low. And our Elizabeth will take him out, no problem. Matter of fact, I might use my Elizabeth on the center unit, on the Diane. Even with the barrier up, I should... Yeah. Let's just go for the guaranteed kill. We don't want to chance it too much and then screw it all up. So. Alright, so we're going to kill that Gother. That Merlin will get her ult off, unfortunately. Oh shit, I targeted the wrong unit. What? Oh, I think I fucked up. I think I had the wrong unit targeted. Oopsie. Misplay mania continues. I think I just fucking unit. God damn it. You're still alive? What are you doing? Yeah, we're gonna get out of here after this PvP match, Illumi. Got here late, but really nice job. I'm gonna be stoked to be playing a game you're covering. Oh, thanks so much. Nope, definitely. I totally misplayed there. I thought I had to go through targeted. God damn it. That does suck. But I think we're still okay. We lost our ult gauge because of that, but whatever. Whatever. Hopefully we're taking them out with these attacks here. Playing very aggressive there. Okay, Gother is down. Change direction to the Merlin. Oh no, not Merlin. What's his name? I'm always forgetting his goddamn name. That's the only 10 commandment. I'm always forgetting his name. Why? Somebody help me out. I'm always forgetting that his name. It's the only one I never remember. Okay. Go to heal. And then we'll do this for the debuff. And then we'll do an attack. Mon speed. That's right, Aaron. Yep. I don't know why. It always slips my mind. He's the only one, too. I remember all the other commandments except him. Always forget. Need to take his ass out. Boom. Boom. And then boom. Lowers defense. Their counters ready for the Merlin and lock him down. And we'll kill him next turn. Oh, we got some good RNG on our cards on that one. Yep. Get the counters off. Boom. Alright. Now we should end his career. He's dead. Alright, cool. Now we're going to get the lockdown on Merlin. Awesome. That worked out very good. See if I can take her out. No, I'm not seeing it. I'm not gonna be able to take her out next turn unless I get a lot of crits, which I don't see it happening. So we'll do that. Debuff. Boom and boom. Oh shit, we did get the crits that we needed, but it's still not quite enough. Fuck, if I would have known it was gonna be that low. Well, no, I don't think that level 1 skill would have done enough damage, to be honest. She still would have survived it anyway. But the counter is going to kill her. Oh, good. GG. Nice. So we took 4 out of 5 games? That's not bad. I think we went 4-1, right? Yeah, 4-1. Not too shabby. And my team needs a lot of work. A lot of work. There's just no point streaming on Twitch, Tense. There's really nothing for it. Oh, thanks so much for loving the stream, Inferno. I do appreciate it, man. But yeah, there's really no point in streaming on Twitch. All my audience is on YouTube anyways. YouTube has all of the features pretty much that Twitch has at this point. There's just no reason. I'm going to complete my daily. I got to do these other dailies too before I head out later. I got to pick up those. Definitely want those for your EXP. Do my cooking for the gold and the AP potion, obviously, for stamina. What's up, Josh? Had to take a shower. What's up? This ain't it, Chief? Yeah, we're about ready to wrap this stream up here in a few minutes. Hope you guys enjoyed that. We played a little bit of everything today. We did some farming. We did some raids. We did some PvP there at the end. So that was pretty awesome. And a lot of people were asking me the other day, and I forgot to tell you, like, yo, how do you know if you have the materials to make certain food? You can actually check by going down here to the bottom left. You can actually see the chart, and it'll tell you how much you have of everything. So like this, for example, we couldn't make this because we don't have the milk or whatever that is, and then we don't have that other jar of shit that looks like semen. So this is how you see what you can cook and all that good stuff. So I just didn't know if you guys knew that. It was in the very bottom left corner. It's easy to miss, but it's very helpful. And it'll also show you what materials you need to go farm up so you can make certain food. And that's very helpful when you're trying to raise up the relationship with your characters to level 5. I haven't really bothered with it too much, but it's there. All right, so we completed that mission. Boom, boom. Thank you. And the other important one is this one right here. So we'll go and farm up some food real quick and do 3 runs of that. And then we'll get the hell out of here. This is why the chef went naked for no reason. We're actually just going to go ahead and set this up to farm my books. Obviously, no half stamina right now. Actually, no. I need to burn my keys. I have not burned my keys. I got them 5 out of 5 right now. They have like an 8-hour cooldown. And this is a good way to get gold. Always do the gold ones. I always recommend you do the gold ones for this when you do these stages. And if you can do the highest stage, if you can't, you know, do the next best thing, we should be okay here. I think my team set it, yeah. Sure. We're going to set that on auto. Burn all 5 of our keys real quick. And then we'll call it a video. I think we had a pretty nice stream. Cement laugh aloud. No, I said it looks like semen. I said it looks like semen. Will you do a starter guide when global comes? Yes, I will, Josh. I will probably do it a day or 2 before global drops. I want to time it good because I want to make sure it's at its peak performance. I've seen a lot of people dropping their beginner guides like today and yesterday and a week ago. That's way too early. Way too early. If you're going to drop a beginner guide, you need to do it. You need to strike when iron is hot, and that would be a day or 2 right before global release. Don't drop it the day of global release. Drop it the day before if you already know how to play the game. Like, obviously, there's some times where you haven't played the other versions, so you don't know anything until you get in it. So it may take you a week or 2 after release. But if you already know beforehand everything that you need to know, do it a day or 2 before release. That way, people are going to be searching, going to be looking for it, and that's the best way to grow your channel, because then that's when people are going to find you and they're going to see your guide, and hopefully it was very helpful, and they consider hitting that subscribe button, and then we get 20,000 subscribers, and the world is at peace yet again. Well, until the Middle East decides to fucking nuke somebody again, because the Middle East just loves to nuke shit. I don't know why. Well, whatever. Politics, man. Politics. It's politics, you see? It's politics. Yes. Fucking Sean Connery in politics. You just heard it there. Yes. There can only be one, yes. My boy Sean Connery. Yep, it's very awesome game, very awesome. Josh, what do you do for a living? I do web design. Web design. That's why I'm always online. Because I'm always home, always on the computer, always working. Honestly, I just got projects that I do, but I'm hoping that I can eventually just convert that over to full-time YouTube, because I much rather do YouTube than boring-ass web design. It sounds fun, but it's not. Especially when you have to deal with a lot of different customers that are very nitpicky, and they want you to, convert and redo things 100 damn times. And then you realize you finally get done after 4 or 5 weeks of work on that project, and to only do it yet again. And the cycle rinse and repeats and continues for all of eternity until you fucking don't know what's up or down anymore. It's not fun. Yeah, web. I started a hobby. I was a hobbyist 10 years ago in game development. I wanted to get into game development. I wanted to do it as a career. So I started a lot of different indie projects, a lot of different remote teams. We worked on small mobile games. We worked on small console games. We even worked on projects as big as MMOs. I had a few paid gigs that I worked on. We did a lot of just freelance. We did some free projects where we made nothing from it or spent anything on it. It was fully free. We utilized, several different game engines. I made a lot of lifelong friends from doing that. I learned a lot about the game development industry because of that. And that's why I said earlier in the stream, I'm very critical of these game development companies and the publishers, because I've stepped into that world for over a decade and I learned a lot. Learned a lot about programming. I learned a lot about web development, web design. I learned a lot about project management. I learned a lot about UI design, which I really love that as well. It's one of my favorite things. I learned a lot about 3D modeling, unwrapping textures, UV unwraps. I learned a lot about how to rig and skin characters and animate them. And I just learned so fucking much about the game development industry. It was crazy. It was a lot of fun, a lot of headaches, a lot of hours. I'm talking thousands of hours watching tutorials, developing your skill set, seeing what best fit you. I found out after 10 years my best traits were project management, running the team, getting everyone situated, setting up meetings, setting up different time of days for certain different things that we needed to test and get ready for other players to test as well, doing test builds, setting up SEO, making sure that your web page, your search engine optimization was up to par. That way, when you did eventually release this information on whatever page you're working on, be it website, a community forum, social media page, that people were finding it because it was something that they were interested in. So that's why I really started getting into the numbers, the analytical data on social media. That's why I take the numbers so seriously for games. Like when I look into their top grossing, how much installs are doing, how other YouTubers are faring view-wise. So I got into a lot of this shit. And then along the way, I picked up web design, and then that stuck because I was really good at it. I got really good at, doing HTML coding, CSS coding. I dive into PHP when I need to. I'd rather not. And actually setting up the web layout designs in Photoshop. So I spent about 12 hours a day in Photoshop, constantly learning new things and improving, streamlining new things, getting better and better. So, I'm just a geek, bro. What can I say? I like anime. I like technology. Whatever. Fuck it. I like the outdoors too, and I love to cook. I'm kind of like a jack of all trades, master of none. I mean, I'm pretty close to mastering a few things, but most of the stuff I just love to dive into a lot of different categories. I don't like to be a linear person. I like to explore a multitude of things. I like to have a lot of layers. I'm like a fucking onion. I'm like a cake. Whatever. Yeah, so much work. My biggest project was an MMO called Legends of Geo. And bro, did we get far on that development, bro. We had a beautiful, because I did all the world building for that game. We had a really designated prop artist, an environmental artist that did static models. If you guys aren't familiar what a static model is, first, a non-static model, it basically is a model that does not move in the actual game space, in the environment. It just sits there. It does no animations. So it could be like a building, for example, like a fucking bench that you sit out somewhere next to a tree. Those are static models. We call them prop artists or environmental artists or a static model. Either way, whatever you want to call it. I think I'm about to lose this fight because this AI kind of fucked me. Now I think we're gonna. No, I forgot we had our Meliodas on standby. We're fine. I was gonna say we about to die on auto, bro. Nah, the game sorted it out. We're fine. I don't know why I just used that cleanse. Like I said, the AI sometimes is not very smart, but we still won, so it's all good. But yeah, so I learned a lot in the gaming industry. I picked up a lot of special skills. Game development, web design, all them goodies, bro. You're all probably sitting here thinking with your minds just scratching your head like, what the fuck's he talking about? Oh, boy. I thought you were ending stream. I am right after we finish this quest. I have to finish this right here, this last fight, and then we're getting out of here. All my tech talk scared away all the viewers. But yeah, long story short, good decade of my life was spent watching a lot of things and learning a lot of things and exploring what I was good at, because I worked back in the day. I did a lot of general labor jobs, and I did about every general labor job you can think of. Working out there in the oil field, digging in ditches, fucking cleaning out pipes, being muddy up to your fucking cheekbones. I've been in factories, in mills, foundries. I've done it all. If there was a general labor job where you had to use a shovel and pick up dog shit and horse shit and whatever shit people fucking left for you to clean up, I did it. If there was a job that you had to work on a conveyor belt, putting metal fucking pieces together, inspecting pieces of auto, fucking building tubs, ceramic fucking whatever, working with aluminum, I've done it all, bro. And I hated every fucking one of them. And I said to myself, I never want to do this again. I'm done with general labor. I don't want to do it. It's miserable work with shitty pay. Your bosses are jackasses that sit on their ass, gaining fucking 200 pounds a week, eating fucking junk food, staring at you behind a fucking table and screaming orders like you're some kind of fucking dog. I had enough of it. So I was like, you know what? I need to pick up a skill that I can utilize as a job, as a career choice, and do it from home. Because I have 4 kids. So I always wanted 4 kids. That was the goal. I had them young. People made fun of me. Why'd you have kids young? It's like, because when I'm in my 30s, my kids are going to be outside throwing a ball with me, just chilling, being very independent. You're going to be in your mid-30s, going in the 40s, not even having a kid yet. You're going to be changing diapers in your 40s. Have fucking fun with that. Because in my 40s, my kids are going to all be in either college or out of school, living on their own with their own families. And I'm just going to be basically just chilling, enjoying the rest of my life. So, the joke's on them. I don't know, Kira. I'm still contemplating. It's gonna really come down to how well my channel performs with Grand Cross content. If it absolutely blows up, which I hope it does, after I'll do all my guides and do a lot of gameplays and stuff. Hopefully I'll do some summoning. I'm not gonna be free to play on Global. I will be on JP, but I'm gonna see how well it blows up. If it blows up like beyond my expectations, I might stick with JP and Global and play both. But we're gonna have to see. So it's gonna be a wait and see type of thing. But yep. Yeah, see, all these people used to make fun of me back in the day, Inferno. My family even used to do it. They're like, bro, quit chasing these stupid dreams. Go get a real job. YouTube's not a real job. Fucking sitting at home doing web design, freelance, that's not a real job. Building video games, that's not a real job. And here's the funny thing. I'm sitting here in front of a fucking custom-built $3,000+ fucking computer that I built from the ground up on multiple monitors in my fucking nice-ass house with a fucking brand-new vehicle in the garage. The missus is working hard. 4 kids, all spoiled to shit. And I got friends that are out there on the fucking street smoking crack, selling drugs, just so they can fucking buy more drugs and smoke more crack, because that's what they're living in their miserable ass lives. And it puts a smile on my face, because it's like, you know what? When people tell you you can't, you tell them you can. Give them a middle finger, tell them to go fuck themselves. And if that don't work, just go prove them wrong, because let's be honest, actions are always better than words, and nothing feels better than driving around in your nice-ass vehicle with the love of your life, with your family, knowing that you made it on your own merit, you did it the right way, the hard way, And it's just a self accomplishment. It's just something that you just want to do. It's one of your goals in your life, and when you achieve it, it's great. So now my next goal is to eventually go full-time YouTube, because a lot of people told me I couldn't do that either. So that's my next big obstacle that I'm going to try and overcome, because life is boring if it becomes easy. You got to always set a challenge for yourself. Make it a hard challenge too, because when you finally overcome it, it's that much more enjoyable. So there you guys go. Life lessons from Josh first. Fuck the haters. Fuck the trolls. They can't bring you down. Shit, I think I already did my last fight oh my god, I went on like a whole tangent and completely forgot I was already done with this the last round. Oh well. Bonus. But anywho, how are you guys doing? Before we get out of here, we only got like 16 people still viewing. A lot of you are dipping out, probably going to bed. But we're gonna be ending the stream and like literally right after this fight. So if you guys have anything you want to know or ask or anything like that about the game or whatever, tell me now, because I'm gonna be getting out of here. You should start collaborating with other YouTubers like Nagato, Grandcase, Inferno. Can't talk now, bro. I hit my 3-hour limit. I gotta change my batteries. My systems are shutting down. I can't speak. You should start collaborating with other YouTubers like Nagato, Grand Cross. I mean, it all comes down to other YouTubers wanting to collab. That's the problem, because some YouTubers aren't into the collab thing. Some love it. It's got to benefit you. It's got to benefit them. It's got to be a working relationship. So it definitely it takes two to tango. Obviously, I'm down to collab with a lot of different YouTubers. To be honest, I always have been. As long as your views are kind of in line with mine and we can work together, we'll do it. So I mean, that's what it comes down to. So if Nagato wants to collab at some day in the future, I'm easy to get in contact with. Shoot me a DM and we'll make it happen. So we'll see. I don't like to chase YouTubers. I don't like to go like, yo, bro, you want to collab with me? Because then it feels kind of like I'm a little bit needy. I don't want to feel needy. I just want it to be like kind of like, yo, man, I saw you the other day. Yo, bro, what's up? You want to collab? Sure. So if that situation ever happens, that circumstance ever approaches itself, that'd be great. We'll do it. We'll make it happen. We'll have to see. Would you do a setup tour? What do you mean, Josh? Oh, you mean I don't know. If I get super big and I really deck it out, then I would. My setup isn't too impressive right now. It's just I literally just put all my time and effort in just making because right now I'm using a big ass desk because I have to, because I have all these monitors and this big ass tower and all this shit everywhere. It's a mess because I work long days and the last thing I care about is making sure my workspace looks beautiful. It doesn't, bro. So maybe in the future I might do that. I don't know. But I would definitely love to improve on my workspace, make it look even cooler, deck it out more, make it more like a man cave, you know what I'm saying? So if I ever blow up on this channel and I can invest more into my setup, add more production value to the channel, I might actually do that, honestly. There'd be no reason not to. But holy fuck, it's been real, guys. It's been 3 hours. It's been a long grind here on the stream. I uploaded like 3 videos earlier today too, so it's been a long day. Getting ready for today now, Saturday. Got some big stuff I got to do today. I'm freaking starving. I need to go find some food. So anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed. For those of you that are still here, I know there's not that many left. Please go ahead and consider hitting that like button. Subscribe if you're new. If you're watching this later today, comment below what you guys think about the game. Are you hyped? Are you excited? Hopefully we, maybe taught you a few things in today's stream that maybe you didn't know of. I don't know. But yeah. It's been a good one. Thank you so much, Aaron, for those kind words. And bye to you as well, Inferno. Thanks for shopping. Thanks for shopping, Kmart shoppers. Walmart shoppers. Anywho, I'm going to get out of here. I'm getting really tired. But appreciate y'all so much for coming, stopping by. Can't wait for March 3rd and all the other good stuff we're going to be bringing to the channel in March. But that's going to be it for me. Good night, everyone. Have a great rest of your weekend wherever you are. And until next time, peace. Actually, let me find my fucking OBS. Okay, now peace.